Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Spain and Argentina matched up in the World Cup final yesterday. Ferran Torres scored the game's lone goal in the 106th minute to help lead Spain past Argentina 1-0 to win the World Cup. Across the pond, Ryan Fox won the Open Championship after holding off Cameron Young yesterday at Royal Birkdale Golf Course. Fox birdied the final hole to win his first major championship. On the diamond, the Reds took 2 out of 3 games from the Rockies after winning 9-6 yesterday. They'll start a series in Seattle tonight with first pitch at 9:40 right here on the Fan. Meanwhile, the Guardians lost 7-1 to the Pirates and dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend. They'll host the Twins tonight up at Progressive Field starting at 6:40. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Breakfast time!
Hello, welcome to T-Bone and Tyvis. Can I take your order?
Just want a little breakfast.
Hey, you want some crabs? Because I got some of them.
Get ready to drive through the intersection of football, food, and fun. Featuring producer Dylan.
We're the 5 best rappers of all time.
Special guests.
You serious?
And you. Wake up.
For what?
It's time for T-Bone and Tyvis.
Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. What's up? I'm T-Bone. He's Tyvis. Good morning. Go to hell. Tyvis?
Wagwan, you bless?
Yes. Sure. My guy. Shout out to you for that.
I want you to say everything blessed.
Everything blessed.
Everything blessed. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everything
feel
blessed.
like-
That's what you say. Yeah, man. Everything blessed.
I feel like if I said that the way you're saying it, that would go poorly for me.
Yeah, man. Everything blessed.
Yes, man. Everything is
Don't
blessed.
say it like- I'm trying to get you prepared for when you take Melissa to the islands.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You go, yeah, man. Everything blessed. Yeah, man.
Don't worry.
Yeah, man.
I have the very annoying habit of when I go somewhere, I instantly start picking up the dialect. Like, if I go down south, I will instantly, like, when I come back, the first day, it's like, man, I tell you what, it's down there. It's a good time. Like, yeah, we had fun in Florida, man. Like, that's if I go to New York. I have all my relatives that live out of New Jersey, and I come back and I'm like, how you doing? I don't know what they think they're doing over. And I start swearing. The F-bomb just comes out of me because it's like everybody in New York talks like that.
That is some New York
Why
stuff.
was your Florida accent John Gruden? That's what I want to know.
My Florida accent sounded like John
Gruden. It was like more hillbilly John Gruden.
Interesting. I need to rethink that because I don't think John Gruden, sounds Southern at all. Like he sounds he's from Dayton, right? Isn't that where Chucky's from?
I think so.
I don't know if he's from there. He went to school there. I think he played at Dayton, if I'm not mistaken.
New York. Word 2?
New York. Word to your mother? I don't know where we were going with that.
Word 2. That's what you say. Word
See, even
2.
even phrases that are not like that difficult for me to say, like if it's God is good, I would say all of the time. Like I would add in the of. I would not just be like all the time. I would say all of the time. I'm out of place is what I'm saying.
They love the F-bomb in New York.
They do. It's when you got cyclists running into your taxi, as I experienced when I went to New York, that was it makes you just drop F-bombs. I was dropping them left and right.
So at first when you told that story, I was like, nah, that dude probably hit that bike, that cyclist. And then the next week that bird hit me. And I said, I'm with the cab driver. That bird 100% ran into me.
I'm with you. See, no, I'm still the cab driver attempted to like run over a cyclist is how I feel, even though the cyclist did technically drive into him, and you attempted to murder that bird. That's what I'm saying. You didn't slow down. You showed no remorse.
The same thing.
See, now both of you
literally
are
24
complicit.
hours later.
Complicit in the death of birds. I don't know why you guys don't love our
what type
our
of bird
foul
was
friends.
it, Dilla?
I don't know. That was a small one.
Was it a goose?
It wasn't a goose.
I just wanted to know.
I would hit a goose on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know why are they? Everyone's you said this on the show. They're protected. They cannot be protected.
Y'all swear that they will get out
cannot
the
be
way.
protected.
I'm scared to test this theory.
Oh, I don't think they're going to get out of the way.
That's what Dylan said. He thinks you just drive your car, they go
They're
move out
animals. Their instincts kick in, and they're like, "Oh man, this big object is heading towards me at a decent speed. I need to move."
Yeah.
At first, they're like, "Oh hell no, I'm a goose,"
right?
because they're gang members.
What gang are they a part of, Dylan? Just their own?
Their own, yes.
The Canadian
I saw
gang?
about
Canadian
10
geese?
of them standing on the corner of Sawmill and Emerald Parkway, and I was like, they're protecting their turf.
I agree.
believe that.
I actually agree with this statement.
I believe the ornithologists in the crowd would call that a flock, maybe, not a gang.
No, a gang.
You know what crows? By the way, I'm back on crows now. You know what a bunch of crows are called?
You told us
You said
this.
that.
Oh, I did tell you it's a murder.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you told me.
So you know what happens when you're trying to get a bunch of crows together, but it doesn't work? Attempted murder.
Ooh.
That's what that's called. It's so stupid.
It's so stupid that I gotta laugh at it.
The dad jokes that have been flying on the show recently
it's
have
bad.
been out
It's
of control.
so bad.
By all three of
It's
us.
so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. Yeah, we need that more often. All right, so
Man.
Wait, back to your. I said you're John Gruden.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. It's a John Gruden, and then the character from King of the Hill. Is it Boomhauer?
Boomhauer.
Yes. You
Oh.
had some of that mixed in as well,
Okay.
but I could actually understand you. That's where the John Gruden came from.
All right, I'll work on. I'll have to workshop my Southern accent again. It's been a while, stained, but
Yes.
I don't know what
Because
happened.
I'm not trying to
that.
gas you up. Your accents are normally pretty good.
That was no. That's
Yes.
fine. That
Yeah.
one's I can take a loss.
I love the.
I can admit when we're wrong.
I love.
It's fine.
I love T-Bone's play-by-play voice. Well, let me tell you now.
First down in 27.
There it is.
So stupid. I don't know why people have to do that. Why do broadcasters do that? When they get on the microphone, they're like, yeah, hey, so anyway, it's really great to be here. I'm excited. All right, hang on a second. Let me do my job. First and 10, hello. Welcome in. We're broadcasting live from the PBA. Sawmill Lanes Bowling. I don't even know if there are lanes on Sawmill. Just picture them hosting a PBA event. I think they used to do that at Columbus Square Bowling Palace. They used to host like actual big professional bowling things.
They did in the ghetto there.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. Listen, one, Dylan, there's plenty of great places to live all over Columbus. How dare you besmirch them by calling them the ghetto?
That's not
Two, how do you?
This ain't one of them, Teddy.
I'm just saying. It's called you go up and down, right? You live somewhere, it's like this is a nice area, then it becomes a bad area, then you wait long enough, it gets rejuvenated and it comes back and it's great.
No, I'm not.
I was just walking around this weekend and we went down to Franklinton, which when I was a kid, you walk down in Franklinton, that wasn't a great scene.
You know what happens this week?
Now I'm walking around, it's baristas everywhere. Go ahead.
You know what happens this week?
What's that?
I think it's the Ohio State Fair.
Does the fair start up this week?
I believe.
Is it this week or next week?
So I feel like it's this week.
Might be later this week.
I think you're wrong.
And if it is,
I think you're wrong.
I want the funnel cake.
It's not this week.
Oh, we're gonna go eat. Can
When
we
is
just
it?
go?
It starts July 29th.
Yeah,
Today's
it's
July
next
20th. So
it's
it's a week.
next week.
Next week.
All
But
right.
that's okay. We're
This
getting
is
you
how
ready.
Excited Tyvis is to eat.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want a funnel cake. And you know it's crazy? I'm trying to start a 6 to 7 week like cleanse
Oh,
where I just
Wait, I
just
thought
eat.
you were dieting. What happened? Every week it's like I
never
can't eat
said-
because a cheat day is Wednesday.
I never said, well, that's true, but like I'm
But-
really locking in.
but we also ate Bojangles on Friday because he practically got it for free with
I
his
did.
credit card.
Yeah, I
points. So
did.
that doesn't count.
I sure
Towards
did.
the diet because it was like girl math where he didn't pay for it, so it doesn't go
Technically,
towards his
yeah.
calorie count either.
By the way,
Technically, that is.
I don't know if that's girl math. That's my math. I do that all the time. I'm doing math all the time. I'm like, oh, did you know Taco Bell has a new menu item? Well, I must try it. That has no calories. That's research. That's different. I'm just learning about the new products at this restaurant.
But yeah, I'm cutting my snacks. Like I'm
Good for you.
gonna just eat lunch and dinner.
Except for the funnel cake, of course, next week.
Well,
Except for
yeah.
the funnel cake.
We'll
that's
do,
the,
that's fine.
That's the
That's
one
fine.
thing. Yeah.
We'll go to the fair after the fair. The diet starts tomorrow after the fair. Whenever the day is that we go to the fair, if we do, the next day, that's when it starts.
I think we should go. Bring digital with us. Grab
Yes,
our favorite
we-
thing.
That
That would be great.
Producer of the show, make it happen. Call the other
Thursday.
digital producers
The
and
list.
produce things. Make it happen. I'm with you.
There
Let's
you
do
go.
it.
I would be sampling, my thing. The glazed
Oh my
bacon
God.
cheeseburger
Yeah,
at
I
the
know.
fair.
Yeah, I'm
that
with
would
that.
be what I would be breaking down for everybody.
I'm still going to go old school and just go steak on a stick, cheese on a stick, chicken on a stick. All those three are still bangers.
Steak on the stick.
Steak is just little pieces of meat on it. It's like a kebab. You eat that. And then you get cheese on a stick, which is a deep fried
I know that.
cheese stick.
Yeah.
And then the chicken on a stick is just a chicken breast that's battered and deep fried. And then they put, at least they used to, the ones we used to get 20 years ago, I don't know if they still do this, they get a little biscuit on the top. So you could sit around and eat like a piece of biscuit and then a piece of chicken. It was delightful. What more would you want than a hot biscuit and a roasting hot piece of chicken on a 90-degree day, walking around on blacktop that's measuring 115 degrees?
Probably the only thing that I would prefer over that is it not being on a stick.
No, because then you don't get your hands greasy because you can just hold the stick and the stick is wood. It's not greasy.
Yeah, that's how you eat it while you walk around.
And
at
you
the
walk
fair.
around and you nibble on it.
Yeah. You think I care about my hand getting greasy?
I do. I don't want to grease all over my. I like a stick. Put everything on it. Put a Big Mac on a stick. Why not? Put like a bunch of sticks in there and see what happens. By the way, I'm gonna get healthy now. Here's why. World Cup ended. And so I've been watching a lot of World Cup, but also, I've been trying to collect all those cups that they have at the Golden Arches there.
Did you get them?
So we had one of our listeners dropped off the one I couldn't find, which was, two that I couldn't find. Ronaldinho.
Which I ended up getting on, my wife ended up getting on like Friday or Thursday.
I honestly wondered if it existed in the wild because I have eaten a ton of McDonald's.
I got one World Cup at home and it's
Ronaldinho. There
Mine's
you go.
is Grimace.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have more if you want them, but here's the thing. The one I still couldn't find was Thierry Henry. Saturday, went out with the kids. Well, my oldest and youngest, my middle daughter, she was off at a concert with mom. That's another story. Later, I'll tell you that. I don't care about any of that because we went through the drive-through and they have expanded the menu now. For the final push of the World Cup, they were like, pretty much any meal you could get with the cup. Yeah. You get like
your girls at gunpoint. They're like, I just want a small fry, Dad. And you're like, no, you're getting a meal.
Double quarter pounder with cheese for everybody. Come on. No, so everybody got a meal. So I had 3 bites at the apple. First when we opened up, Thierry Henry. I got it. Yes.
Whose was it?
No, Thierry Henry.
I'm saying.
It was.
Cups were in the bag.
Well, they're all in the bag, but that one was technically Vivian. She opened that one, and then I
stole your daughter's cup.
No, here's the thing. I opened mine up. Thierry Henry again. Yeah. I got 2 of them in one day.
Now you can sell one of them to another
trust me, I
like you.
I read
that wants one bad enough.
I think I have enough for a full second collection to put on the internet and sell.
What was the third one? Out of curiosity.
Grimace. And I was like, I'll tell you what, if I had got 3 grimaces, I may have just like driven to a McDonald's and driven my car through it. I would just been like, I'm not stopping. I'm just going right through this thing.
You feel like you accomplished something? You got all the cups.
No, I feel horrible because I feel like I've dedicated my life to getting these stupid cups, and now now it's over, and I got them, and it was deeply unsatisfying. I have to be honest, it really was. All right, so World Cup ended yesterday. We will talk about it. You have new world champions, Spain. What'd they do? How'd they win it? We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic
from the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and happy Monday. Besides the typical slowdowns we're seeing in New Albany, 161, particularly eastbound over at Hamilton Road, that's really the only issue we have on our roadways right now. Things are looking good around the metro, especially if you're traveling northbound for your drive times between 670 to 270, nearly perfect. On 71 northbound, it's an 8-minute commute. On 315, it's a 9-minute commute out there. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Let me ask you something. When's the last time a contractor did exactly what they said they would? On time, on budget, didn't give you any surprises at the end. With Baths R Us, there are no surprises. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. On time, on budget. And here's the difference with Baths R Us. They have local crews, never subcontracted. The people who show up to your door, they're trained Baths R Us employees. They aren't just some random crew that got hired last week and has no idea what they're doing in your home. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space you're proud of, Baths R Us builds it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. 380-225-BATH. That's to call Baths R Us and deal with a company that started right here in Ohio and grew by word of mouth. Because they treat people right. They do what they say they're going to do. 380-225-BATH to call Baths R Us. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Declare your independence from low testosterone at Low T Center. Start with a free T test. Stay on treatment for 90 days and get $250 back. It's the Low T Center $250 for $250 offer. Book your free T test at fixmylowt.com.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Whether you're craving a Big Mac, McNuggets, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, make it a meal and save. Your favorite is now your wallet's favorite too. Extra value meals are back.
Enjoy a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal, complete with hash browns and a small coffee. Most stores open 5 a.m. or earlier. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Common Man here for GoGermain.com. Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle? Yes? Stop what you're doing and check out GoGermain.com. They're having their biggest pre-owned sale of the year. Every single vehicle is on sale and comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty. No one's going to sell you a car for less. They have over 4,600 cars to choose from with over 1,500 under $30K. So go for the biggest selection. Go for the lowest price. GoGermain.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Now is a great time to schedule a back-to-school dental appointment. Dr. Kyle Bogan, president of the Ohio Dental Association, is here to tell us more.
Your child's teeth and gums need the right food, nutrition, and vitamins to grow strong and stay healthy. Help them maintain good oral health by brushing every morning and night, flossing, visiting the dentist twice a year, and developing good eating habits. As kids head back to school, it's important to know that foods and drinks high in sugar, acidity, and other cavity-promoting substances are often low in nutritional value and have the potential to create plaque capable of damaging tooth enamel. A back-to-school dental appointment can diagnose any potential problems and improve your child's oral health. Ohio Dental Association member dentists are located throughout the state, are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care, are bound by the highest ethical standards, and obtain superior ongoing education and training. Ask if your dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association so you know you're being treated by the very best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit oda.org.
Buckeye Replay this summer takes you back to some of the greatest comebacks in Ohio State football history.
We go 85 yards through the heart of the South. Ohio State versus Alabama in the Sugar Bowl.
Hear Buckeye Replay this Saturday at 1 p.m. on The Fan.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll have a lot of sunshine for the morning hours with a few more clouds drifting in during the afternoon. Maybe some haziness and wildfire smoke in there as well, but not as bad as what we had at the end of last week. Highs today reach the mid-80s. For tomorrow, occasional rain and thunderstorms are likely, especially late morning through the afternoon. A few of those could be strong to severe. Very humid with highs in the mid-80s. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
Bo Bishop is a media legend. We have no idea where the other guys came from. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. All of the hair on their heads is slowly migrating to the lower part of their faces. And tracking. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
You can join the program at Bone and Tyvis 971 on Twitter, or you can always hop in the YouTube chat. Shout out to everybody already in the YouTube chat. Thank you guys for jumping in. Also saw we got a couple tweets from, let's see, Snagglepuss said one of the best Counting Crows songs is called A Murder of One. See, because we're talking about a murder of crows. They're Counting Crows. It's very good.
Who is Counting Crow?
Okay. No, say your phrase.
Which phrase?
Never heard of?
Yes. Never heard of. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Who is the
They're a rock band.
Okay.
They're from like the 90s and early 2000s, and you've probably heard a Counting Crows song at some point. Just pointing out, you probably have run into one. That's all I'm going to say.
You know, normally I agree, I wouldn't be surprised if Tyvis has never come across the Counting Crows song.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised by that either. They're fairly famous.
Like all these other ones when we play them for him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've heard it before." Counting Crows, I think might have missed him.
You really think so?
Yes.
I thought you were saying they've.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to it in the break. Do you feel like
you ever hear that Mr. Jones and Me? Never heard that song? It obviously doesn't sound like that. It sounds nothing like that, as a matter of fact. But I can't sing it. He's got a higher pitched voice than I do. I can't sing.
I gotta listen to it in the break.
All right, yeah, go look. Yeah, we'll look up. you've got to have heard at least one Counting Crows song in your life. You probably run into it at some point.
Dylan, you heard
we have it in the system. Let me cue it up to the chorus. Like, talk,
okay, fine.
talk amongst yourselves.
That's fine. Yeah. How about we do the radio show? And then when you get a chance.
I got a question real quick. While he's doing that, do you feel like Ash from Pokemon?
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know? This is worse than him not knowing Counting Crows.
No, Ash is the kid, right? He's the one who's getting all the Pokemons or whatever he's doing.
Catch them all.
Okay, yeah.
Do you feel like him for these World Cups?
Oh, with the McDonald's cups? Yeah, I kind of do.
We got there eventually.
I do kind of feel like that, yeah. But you know what? Now I've got them all. And did he ever get them all at the end? What happens at the end of Pokemon? Does he ever capture all of them?
I stopped watching. I don't know.
See, I don't know either.
Does Professor Oak stop trying to bang his mom eventually while he's gone?
I have not watched this show. I don't know what's going on this show now. This is
He's like, here's a Pokemon. Now leave so I can sleep with your mother. That's basically.
Oh, I thought you meant the professor was trying to get with his own mom, and I'm like, that's a weird family.
Ash's mom.
Oh, I see. I don't know the show, so I just you could have told me anything goes on in the show. I don't. You could have told me the Pokemon are getting it on, and I would say that's fine. I don't know. Let them live. I don't know what's going on.
They finally ended it a few years ago. Like this show has been going on for it had been going on for 25 years.
Oh, no. I mean, I remember it being a thing many, many years ago. And it's still,
here we go.
The cards I know are there.
Here we go, Tyvis.
You've never heard this.
Never heard of it. Okay. What song is this?
Mr. Jones and Me. Right here. You'll hear it.
It's called Mr. Jones, yes, by Counting Crows.
There you go. We thought, no. When does it get to the point where he says Mr. Jones?
I don't even know. You don't even know the song.
I don't like Counting Crows. They're fine. I'm not a huge fan.
Alex the King said the lead singer has a who's of X's.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, he's got a Derek Jeter level resume.
Adam Duras is yes.
They said
I know he
is the Shrek one. He was on Shrek.
They have a song on Shrek. I don't know.
Here we go.
There you go. Finally.
0%.
Okay. All right.
Never heard of it.
Fine.
Never heard it in my life.
By the way, when you said this isn't as bad as saying you've never heard of Oasis, but I went and looked at the social media comments after they dropped that video, and I'm surprised you're still alive.
Who?
You? Wait. After you said you didn't know who Oasis was?
Never heard of them.
Oh my gosh, there's people out there that wanted your head on.
To this day, I still don't know who they
is. I mean Adam Jardy, as we talked about when we had him on the show. I mean he's a huge Oasis fan. So
that was coincidental and hilarious. That we had him on the very next
Never
day.
heard of him.
I felt very bad that happened with our guy Adam Jardy, who I deeply respect and like, and then you come on and just say, "Oh yeah, your favorite band?" I don't know who that is.
Never heard
I don't care.
him.
Like, sorry, I got to go back to NBA Youngboy land where I talk about, got to go listen to that.
I'm sure if I asked Adam Jardy who was J. Cole, he'd probably be like, never heard of him.
No, I don't think that's true. I think he'd probably say, I've heard of J. Cole. I don't. He'd say, I listen to your show every day. So I hear you guys talk about it.
We don't talk about him every day.
We do every day. I feel like it gets brought up a lot. So yesterday, Spain got the job done. They beat Argentina 1-0. Ferran Torres got the winner for Spain. Now, this game, did you watch any of it, Tyvis?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of this game? What did you think? What did you see?
This may possibly be the most of a game that I watched.
Okay.
And it was actually better than I thought. For it to be a defensive game like it was better than I thought.
It was the best 0-0 game for 105 minutes you've ever seen in your life?
Well, actually, the final score is capped because it should have been 3-0. I watched Spain score 3 goals in this game.
Yes.
Now, 2 of them got called back, but I watched it happen.
They did. You're right.
But the fact that...
This is not like when you get an interception and there's a penalty and you count it towards your career total anyway. That's not how it works.
That's exactly how this works. That's exactly what this is. I watched it happen, so technically the score was 3-0.
Tyvis, at the end of 90 minutes, when that game was 0-0, who played the better game?
Spain.
Spain dominated the game. You can see that. That's what we talked about.
Argentina didn't have a shot on the goal. What do you mean?
Well, and it's funny because now I'm reading a lot of like diehard soccer fans who have a point here.
And I start saying, sack him now, sack him. I just randomly kept saying that to the Argentina.
Did you get to see? You saw the video, right?
Sack him.
It's my favorite.
Sack him! Sack him! Sack him!
I love that the Brits use sack instead of fire him. Not fire him, sack him.
Oh,
sack
man.
him.
I had a good time.
Sack him!
No, but I think you could see, like, in that game, there were a lot of soccer pundits who were like, oh, Argentina didn't even try. And it's like, yeah, Argentina came out and played like one of these tiny little countries that knows they can't compete with the other country. Mm-hmm. And they just, like, basically play defense all the time and don't even try to score. The fact that Argentina thought that would be a winning tactic tells you how good Spain is, because Argentina is one of the teams that other smaller countries will do that to. They'll say, we can't stop Messi and all these great players they have. We got to pack it in and not let them score. And then Argentina would just kick the ball around until they score. Spain was basically doing that to Argentina.
Yeah.
That's how good that team is.
Yeah,
It's
it was
unbelievably good.
Well, you two, the soccer experts, along with the members of the Buckeye Show, are now the soccer experts on this station because Tyvis watches plenty of soccer now.
There you go.
Told me that Spain's defense was great on Friday. And then in the group chat, was it Saturday or Sunday?
I think it was Saturday.
Tyvis informed me that Drake had put money on Argentina.
Oh.
I immediately exited the group chat, opened up my FanDuel app, and laid it all on the line for Spain.
Damn, that's hateful.
That's right. That's not hateful. That's right. That's what you do.
It's really sad.
That's smart money.
That's what you do.
You made money.
If people are unaware of the Drake curse, it's been going on for about 10 years. It has plenty of track record. Go look it up on your own. Anytime you have the opportunity to fade Drake, you need to do so.
It's like stealing. It really is. It's almost like.
When did that start? Was that?
I think it started with that undefeated, like in the regular season Kentucky team, the one that lost in the Final Four to Wisconsin.
Okay, yeah. That sounds.
John
I know there was
Calipari invited him into the locker room.
Yep.
He went out in his warm-ups and shot an air ball. And then that was the beginning of the Drake curse where, okay, if he reps a team, then they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Then it became, if he bets on a team, they're definitely going to lose.
Well, that the betting thing, when you said that, it was funny because, I mean.
He had money on Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he did. Didn't somebody? Who was the person that came out and was like, "I'm glad we all know about the Drake curse, so I'm glad that he didn't pick me or he picked the other team."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, that's a thing."
It's gotten to a
probably
point.
Max Holloway.
Well, when I saw that though, because I mean, having watched all these games, I'm looking at Spain going into this one thinking, yeah, they're probably going to dominate this game because Argentina doesn't like. They don't have the guys. They have Lionel Messi, and then they have a bunch of other dudes who like to just beat each other up and complain and yell and not actually play soccer. And that's what ended up happening in this game. That's what Argentina had done most of the time. So when I saw Drake picking Argentina, I'm like, oh, he's riding the vibes of Lionel Messi. That's literally the only reason you would have picked Argentina is because, well, they've got Messi.
Yeah,
Spain was the better team all the way around, better team all tournament. Yeah. So the Drake curse makes sense. Now I see it where I'm like, oh, Drake's just following vibes. He goes up actually opposite of like the safe analytical pick. He likes to live a little dangerously. Probably why he loses all the time.
He wanted Argentina to win so he could get a tattoo of Messi. So that would be the third man he's gotten tattooed on his body in his head. That's what he was going for. What's wrong with
sick,
Get a picture of a guy on your body. What's the matter with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Nothing wrong with that.
Cut it out.
Just friends getting tattoos of themselves on each other's bodies. What's wrong with that? Ohio State got some good news on the recruiting front. Details in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Still not seeing any major incidents out there. So right now, I do want to give you a heads up for some more construction happening in downtown Columbus. For this entire week, folks, we will see a ramp closed out here. It's that 71 northbound ramp to 70 eastbound, again, Monday through Friday from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. At least it's in the overnight hours, right? Before that workaround, just in case it does impact you, you'll take 71 northbound, continue on 315, then eastbound 670, eventually 71 in that northbound southbound direction. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
This is Gordon Miller from Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked a 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Tyvis says that in all his years being in football locker rooms, he never once looked at another man's junk. He cannot say the same thing about working at this radio station. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
All right, I got a stat for you. You ready for this? The goalie for Spain in this World Cup, Unai Simon. Okay?
Unai Simon.
Unai Simon. He, in the entire tournament, okay, the World Cup, they had, 3 group stage games, and they played round of 32, 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, final. So that's 8 games? I think so?
I think that's correct.
Okay. 8 World Cup games. He had 10 saves the entire tournament. Like, where the ball got to him, and it was a shot on goal, and he had to stop it from going in the net. Now, not all of those were probably, world-class shots either. Some of them just, rolled to him, and he picked them up. That's counted technically as a save, okay?
He only gave up 1 goal.
Only gave up 1 goal the entire tournament. But the Spain's defense was so good in this World Cup. Emi Martinez, who plays for Argentina, in yesterday's game alone, had 11 saves. This guy, Unai Simon, had 10 for Spain the entire tournament. That's how good Spain's defense was.
They had 21. It was 21 shots on goal to 0.
Yeah,
0.
I'm telling you, and the thing is,
that is terrible.
It's honestly that's where I feel like people who are learning to watch soccer. If you're one of those people who's just joining for the first time, you're like, hey, I kind of enjoyed some of this. What was I watching? That was a dominating performance by Spain, even though the scoreline did not show it. Argentina basically was deciding not to play soccer. Spain made it so that they couldn't play soccer because they weren't able to do anything against the Spain defense. So, yeah, truly awesome team, awesome tournament, I thought, all the way around. I enjoyed it being in the U.S. I thought a lot of people enjoyed watching it. I had a great time watching all these games. So,
now we back to the Columbus Crew.
Hey, speaking of, did you see who they signed over the weekend?
Ooh.
Signed a guy named Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly used to play for a little old club called Manchester United.
Okay.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Tyvis never heard of him, right. They're like,
I can't say that.
They're like the Counting Crows of soccer.
You got to live under a rock if you don't know them.
Yeah. Now, he's been other places since then. He's dealt with some injuries, but he's 32 years old, 6-foot defender from the Ivory Coast. I mean, he's a veteran. He's played in the biggest games that you can play in, biggest leagues in the world. So now he comes to add some defensive help, which the Crew desperately needs. So
was he a part of the greatest soccer match of all time, in your opinion? The 0-0 draw with whoever they drew with.
I like how you bring this up. Like, you had an example, but you didn't. It's right, and he probably was. I don't. So good news for the Crew. They got him, and they start up back this week. I believe they play Wednesday night against New York, and then Saturday is Hell is Real with FC Cincinnati. So yeah, They are back in action. Good to see.
I was talking about the Ivory Coast draw with whoever they.
Oh, Ivory Coast?
Oh, no, that was
Did they
Cape
draw?
Verde. Nah, they're all the same. Whatever.
What's wrong with you?
They're not all the same, Dylan. They're different countries on the continent of Africa. Actually, Cape Verde is not even like on the continent. They're an island. They're like off the continent, technically. All right, Ohio State got some good news on the recruiting front. This is the good news, and then we're going to tell you why this matters, I feel like. Defensive tackle Carlos May, he's a 4-star guy, number 15 defensive lineman, number 135 overall prospect in this 2027 class. So he joins a couple other 5-star guys. Defensive end DJ Jacobs, 5-star defensive lineman Marcus Fakatu, my guy, and 4-star defensive end Wyatt Smith. I know. All those guys are going to be in the 2027 class. So talk about a reload on the defensive line. Obviously, it sounds like they're doing that, but 6'3", 305-pound run stopper guy. Here's what I find big about this. He's from Alabama.
Okay.
Ryan Day, ever since Nick Saban called it quits at Alabama, has been pulling talent out of that state at a rate that we have not seen at Ohio State before. And I think that is a good testament to the willingness for this team to go out and find talent wherever it is. You know there's a ton of talent in that state. It's been locked down by Nick Saban for about 20 years, but now that break is that hold's starting to break. So now you've got talent for Ohio State, not just in the high school recruiting, but even in the transfer portal, getting guys from the team. Obviously, Caleb
Triple A
Downs.
Tuscaloosa is what we call it.
Well, it's getting to be that way, right?
And Alabama's now a pipeline.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is Alabama like been that bad?
What do you mean?
They made the CFP the last couple years, right?
Right, but the point is
they
like
missed it 2 years ago.
Oh, did they? Oh, yeah, they famously missed it 2 years ago because everybody got mad. They made
Wait
it this
a
year.
minute.
And Kalen DeBoer, that would have been his
Oh,
first
yeah,
season,
they
I
were
believe.
terrible. That's right.
They weren't terrible.
They were, no, yes,
No,
they
there was
were.
a big argument
It
on
was
whether or not they
terrible.
should be in the playoffs or not.
They shouldn't have made it last year.
Yeah.
They
we have a
won
liner about
a
it, actually.
game in the playoff.
They shouldn't have made it, Dylan,
Okay.
and you
All right.
know it.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, I saw 11 Warriors point this out.
Did they get blown out by Georgia in the SEC championship game? Was that last year?
Yeah.
I feel like that's right.
They made the playoffs and then won a game in the playoffs. So how are you going to say they shouldn't have made it?
Who did they play?
Oklahoma.
Oh, another SEC team. That's right. Another SEC team whose helmet is painted the color of a used Buick. I love it. It's very good. I like how they all have the same color scheme down there.
You
Great
sound
job.
like you're like Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah.
In what way?
Because they probably took the worst loss of all of the CFP last year, but because they in the SEC, they deserve to beat.
Well,
yeah. Put in Notre Dame instead. They're not entitled at all. Yeah.
I'll just
they not entitled.
I'll just point out here, 11 Warriors brought this up. I think it's a spot on point by them. Who wrote this article? Was this Dan Hope brought this up? Good point by him. That prior to the 2024 season, Ohio State had only 2 players ever from the state of Alabama on the roster. Dante Wheat and Willie Salter. Didn't realize Dante Wheat played in 1981, according to Dan Hope. Salter was with the Buckeyes for just one season in 2001. So the point being, like, Alabama has been not even before Nick Saban, has been kind of like difficult nut to crack for Ohio State, no pun intended. Now you have guys coming both from the state of Alabama and from the school of Alabama in the transfer portal, and they're contributors. I mean, your quarterback technically was at Alabama. I think the best player on your roster last year, Caleb Downs, was playing at Alabama. Like, the fact that you're able to get these players to come and be a part of this team, that's an immense accomplishment.
Do they count Earl Little on that list? Didn't he start at Alabama, transfer to Florida State? Is that correct?
I think that is right. I'll look it up.
I think what he's talking about here is like players who were from the state of Alabama prior to 2024.
I got you.
I am lumping in both players. Transfer portal wasn't as big of a thing prior to the last 5 years. I'm saying since Nick Saban left, Ryan Day and the staff have been able to get guys both who play their high school football in Alabama and guys who were recruited to Alabama. Like, he's been able to get guys to leave there and come to Ohio State, which is good. Obviously, Bama's done the same thing with Ohio State. It's not like Alabama hasn't gotten players from this state to go and play for them. But it's good to see that also going the other way.
Watching this, Alabama, tail off, how does that make you feel?
Great. Fantastic. I hope they stop playing football. What do you want from me? I want utter domination of them. Go ahead.
Like I was saying, like what
I mean, and their
what
tail
if it
off
gets
by,
so bad.
Their
that
tail
it's
off
like,
is they still are arguably in the playoffs every. Like they should. They have people arguing for them to be in the playoffs every year so far.
Is it because they're good or is it because of past history?
It's because everybody thinks the SEC is good, which I think that's yeah. But my point is that like
they ain't even been in the game. The SEC ain't even made it to the championship game.
Does it bother you that Alabama's not?
I couldn't care less.
See, that's Dylan. Do you care? Like if Alabama in the next 10 years becomes
it's
like
sad. It is sad.
Let's
it's
say they have the same record as Vanderbilt.
It's sad to see. I will say that it's sad to see.
It's not for me.
It's sad.
I need them to stay good enough to still be the farm system affiliate for Ohio State so I can trademark and sell AAA Tuscaloosa T-shirts.
I feel like, but it's loose. Don't we play them? Ain't they on the regular schedule next year?
Yeah, this is next. Well, right now, if they'll keep it, yeah, they got a home and home.
Like it loses its juice if they not.
It won't. Don't worry, they won't be down that quick. Now, maybe 10 years from now, maybe, but not yet. We'll be good. We had some controversy at the British Open this weekend. We'll talk about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic
from the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
East side traffic still looking pretty good this morning, especially if you're making your way towards the airport right now. We're looking at that 270 and 670 split, really just north of Agler Road. And with that traffic jam, we're noticing that all lanes are pretty clear out there for your Monday. So good news there, especially for our friends in Delaware County. Good morning to you. 17 minutes it will take you from 23 south between 36 to 270. A 9-minute commute, though, if you're taking 71 south heading towards 270. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Saturday, August 1st at Paycor Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Big celebrations call for even bigger savings. Diamonds Direct is celebrating 30 years of sharing life's biggest moments with you with up to 30% off select styles, with 15% off virtually everything else in the showroom. The Diamonds Direct anniversary sale is only through July 26th, and we don't want you to miss it. Whether you've been waiting for the right moment or you just found your reason, this is it. Come find yours before the sale ends. Visit diamondsdirect.com or find a store near you.
Berm, we're a couple weeks from training camp, which means every freshman looks like a future All-American. Every position battle has 6 winners, and everybody is supposedly in the best shape of his life.
July, the undefeated season of optimism.
I understand why the players are excited. Camp means the waiting is over. You get the plan, your reps, your coaches, and finally find out what all that work can become.
Honestly, that's what starting Awaken 180 felt like for me, minus the dorm room and somebody blowing a whistle at 6 in the morning.
You stop talking about what you're going to do and start seeing results.
I lost 40 pounds in 7 weeks, and the inflammation and psoriatic arthritis pain in my knees and other joints dropped dramatically.
I lost 50, then another 5 in maintenance, all med-free.
And when you reach your goal, the entire staff doesn't suddenly transfer.
Free support for life, the backbone of the Awaken 180 program.
Have questions? Ask them. Type Awaken 180 in your phone and simply click to call.
Simple, just like losing weight with Awaken 180.
Truck drivers, are you looking for a career that offers more opportunities? Find out why Schneider stands above the others. In addition to offering the widest selection of home time options, Schneider's safety focus protects drivers. From advanced safety technology on all trucks to giving drivers complete control to determine when it's safe to drive, Schneider delivers. New to trucking, Schneider offers company-paid CDL training and tuition reimbursement options to help you get started. Join a carrier that makes your safety its priority. Search driving jobs near you at SchneiderJobs.com.
I need a small order of sheet metal to repair something in the shop. It's not much, but can you help me out?
At Metal Supermarkets, no order is too small.
Wait, really?
Yep.
What about small home projects?
Yep.
For a car I'm working on?
Yep.
Any kind of metal?
Yep.
Cut to size?
Yep.
With no minimum order?
Yep.
How about 1,000 cut pieces of aluminum flat bar?
Yep. Choose from over 8,000 types, shapes, and grades of metal in any quantity you need. And yes, we're serious. Any metal, any size, ready fast. Locally owned on Wilson Road.
AR, we got to tell the listeners about the Silverado deal at McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion.
Maddie, the 2026 Silverado 1500 2FL, save up to $12,000 off MSRP.
Or don't even buy it. Lease it for as low as $335 a month for 24 months.
$12,000 off, Maddie. That's not a typo. That's McDaniel.
Terms and conditions apply for well-qualified buyers.
Head to McDaniel GM Superstore just off Route 23 North on 95 in Marion.
Or shop it from your couch at McDanielGMSuperstore.com.
They've got the truck deal.
Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Summer heats up fast here in Columbus, and bad windows can have a tough time keeping a home cool and can send energy bills through the roof.
I hate to admit it, but we've had some complaints about our windows doing that.
Uh-oh.
I just tell them it's just like being at the beach, minus the water and the beach and the happiness, and you're in your living room. It's gross.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
The fan poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Both of these men played sports in high school. Only one of them was good at it. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
By the way, on the recruiting front, we were talking about that dude they just pulled from Alabama. Ohio State did.
Carlos May.
Yeah. Going to be hopefully another stud on the defensive line. I wish him nothing but the best. I have also been on the record, and I want to stay consistent here. As the story to me is not that they signed like a 4-star guy who can play on the defensive line. The story to me is them getting talent out of the state of Alabama.
Okay.
Because what I think matters now in college football less is how well you recruit in high school. What matters to me is, can you find the talent wherever it exists? In the transfer portal, yes, some of it is in high school, but a lot of it now, we just saw this past year. I have to recalibrate what I think about recruiting when it comes to college football. Used to matter a lot more in high school. I think that it does now. I think high school recruiting is important.
Whoa.
I think it's important. But Tyvis, we just saw last year in the transfer portal, what did we see Ohio State do? A bunch of guys that were names that we were all like, oh, man.
Hold on.
That guy in year 2 and year 3, maybe it's time for them to show what they can do. And they all said, no, we're hitting the portal.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
But when those guys signed, it was the biggest, oh, my God. What's the, let's all just bow down at the great recruiting. I'm saying, like, I now have to recalibrate how important I think high school recruiting is compared. I care way more about which players are on bad teams. I'm going to watch a lot more, I don't know, Purdue football this year. I'm going to go watch a lot of like Vanderbilt football because I'm going to try to be picking out the guys that Ohio State should be picking up at the portal this year. I don't care as much about what some kid is doing in high school now because if he's any good, Ohio State will find him. Whether he's here, whether he goes off some other school for 2 years, they'll get him. That's what I'm hoping.
Let's hold on. Let's pump the brakes a little bit because I think you might be a little bit too far left. I think you might be a little bit off the target.
First time I've been accused of that, Tyvis. That's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just hang it to the left a little bit. Let's get it centered.
Okay,
listen, I understand what you're saying about the transfer portal. I would not necessarily say that high school recruiting has gone to the wayside.
I'm not saying it goes to the wayside. I'm saying it's less important to me than it was even 2 years ago.
I don't know about that because I'm looking at Ohio State's. Let's just look at the starting depth chart from last year.
Go ahead.
The majority of those guys were recruited out of high school.
Okay.
They were signed out of high school.
Who was the quarterback of your defense?
That's the only of the defense?
Yeah.
Who is Reese?
Caleb Downs. Think Caleb Downs was the quarterback? I'm just saying.
Usually when you say that, I go right to the linebacker.
Yeah, that's fair.
I go right to the linebacker.
That's fair. I'm saying, like, who is one of your leaders on defense, arguably your best player,
you said, but the majority of the players.
Who was the quarterback of your offense? Again, guys that didn't start their time here.
You're picking 2 players.
Yeah, and I'm picking both.
Reese was from where?
No, you're right.
Recruited.
I know. Yes, there's
Sonny Styles.
That's
recruited.
Right. And there's a lot of
Jeremiah Smith.
Who is probably going to be one of your, who is going to, like, as far as your receivers go this year, your number 1 receiver, recruited. We know that. Your number 2 receiver this year could be also Chris Henry Jr., recruited. I get it.
Yeah.
Right. But there is a very good chance the number 2 wide receiver on this team.
Bo Jackson, recruited.
Okay.
Offensive line outside of Phillip Daniels, all recruited.
How about one of the 2 starting running backs the year before when they won the national championship?
Got him out the portal.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's not a thing.
You making it sound like I said. I'm not saying you're 100% wrong. I said you too far to the left.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't go pay attention to recruiting.
The majority of the starting depth chart is still recruiting.
That's
players.
fine, and I don't disavow that. But what I am pointing to is that the notion that if you nail it in just your high school recruiting and you don't do anything in the portal. This team, fortunately, is doing stuff in the portal. You have to do it on all fronts, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, I want Ohio State to have a top 5 class in high school recruiting. I still hope for that to happen.
Well, you can't.
But I'm not going to get as attached to individual players until I actually see them start and play games for Ohio State. Like the people who are on the message boards who are like, you wait. We all think Tavian St. Clair is going to be the dude. I hope he's the dude. But I also watched a video with Austin and Byrne this weekend talking about what if Julian Sayin comes back for another year? What if he doesn't go to the NFL draft?
That is quite the conundrum.
Good problems to have. I guess. I don't know.
It'd be for Tavian, and it'd be he'd have to make a decision.
I'm just saying, like, we acknowledge that the guys that we think are going to come up and be the next guy may or may not be. Because of the fact that now you have a portal, now you have options. Now, and by the way, if something like that happened where that's probably never going to happen with Tavian St. Clair, that he would leave and not play for Ohio State. But if it did, what's Ohio State going to do? Go, oh, woe is me, we don't have any plan? Or are they going to go, well, here's the 5 guys we want to go get in the portal, and they'll go find someone?
I wouldn't be mad at Julian if he decided to come back for another year. It's loser talk, but I wouldn't be mad at him because of if the draft is as packed as it is, as it's supposed to be, and there's so many good quarterbacks in this.
Tyvis.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you right now.
He could come back and could become a first-round pick.
I'll give you a hot take right now. I'll give you a hot take right now. If Julian Sayin needs to come back next year, he's not coming back here. Like, because he's either going to the league or it didn't work out and someone else was taking snaps. Like, that's not likely to me. I think Julian Sayin will be fine. I'm just saying this talk about he might not be good enough to go to the league this year. Then he won't be playing here. Then he will move on because I don't think
they would do him like that.
I don't think it's likely that would happen. But if it did, I think you've got enough competition in this roster that eventually, if we get to a point where he's just like not a good quarterback, then what are they going to do? Just let him stumble around out there all the time? No, like he's a great quarterback. I think he's going to be fine. He's going to go out and be a great quarterback this year and go to the NFL draft.
Oh, yeah, that's a
95% thing I think is happening.
I'd be shocked if that isn't the case.
But if it's not, I don't think they're welcoming him back and saying, yeah, let's run it back again. Hey, Tavian, wait another year. I don't think that's happening.
What if he say like, yeah, I'm like, let's say all the quarterbacks in this year's draft is good. So let's say, 8 of them? Let's say he's projected 9th.
Okay.
And he's not projected a first round. He's projected 2nd. And then he says, you know what? I want to be a first rounder.
Does he play at UTSA? He plays at Ohio State.
I'm just saying.
If you're not one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the upcking draft,
you know how the NFL
that's not good.
You know how the NFL pick people apart.
I don't care about that.
He might not be the style that they
okay.
For
so
right
this in the very narrow scenario where he throws for like 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 12 picks, like Heisman finalist again, but the NFL's like too short from California, even though that's worked out before. But we don't like California quarterbacks. I don't know that we don't like him.
How tall is you?
Whatever. He's not a leader. Whatever the things you're talking about in that very narrow scenario. Yes.
6'1", 208.
Okay. I remember hearing a bunch of talk about how Deshaun Watson wasn't tall enough and how like guys who are 6'2", 6'3",
short like that.
I think he's like 6'2". I don't think he's like 6'5".
Let me see. Oh, no.
He's
like 6'3", 223.
They find all kinds of reasons to knock quarterbacks. All I'm saying is if they start doing that, if Julian Sayin has a fantastic college football season, and then they're like, yeah, but we don't like some measurable of his, whatever, then yeah, in that very narrow scenario, sure, that'd be a real big dilemma to have. I think that's like a 1% chance of that happening. If he's that good, he's getting drafted. And if he's not that good, he's probably not playing at Ohio State next year. That's my thought.
Another thing that caught my eye about this Carlos May from Alabama playing on the defensive line and all the defensive line recruits they've been getting recently, I don't know if this is just my perspective or maybe we were just spoiled with the, Chase Young, Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa. I feel like we haven't had that big-time pass rusher in like 5 years. I know some of these guys are playing in the interior, but I'm always looking at like who they're recruiting in the defensive line ever since those days because we haven't really gotten that big name, and when we do, it doesn't translate to the next
big
level.
Name we got recruiting wise was Edric Houston.
Yeah.
And are you talking about interior defensive line?
No, he talking about defensive line. Period.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, we can't revise history. JT Tuimoloau wasn't when he. When those guys got recruited,
they turned into that.
It took them 4.5 years.
They sure did.
They
sure did.
But my point is, they were you had half the Ohio State Buckeye bloggers standing at the airport waiting for JTT to come through the airport. He was a huge name when they landed him, and then it took him time to become a guy who,
let's be honest about those two.
He never reached the Chase Young level of he never reached the heights of where he got drafted.
Those two started playing good in November of their senior year. Which, thank God, just in the nick of time to win a national championship.
JT had the Penn State game.
Yes, and except for two Penn State games, he had Saxon.
Where did he go? Second round or third?
I feel like one of them went second, one of them went third. Am I wrong?
No,
Sawyer
went way later.
Oh, did he go later than that?
Fifth.
Oh, wow. Fifth. Plead the fifth. All right. Well, good to know. All right. So we didn't get to the British Open stuff. We'll do it next. Apparently, a golfer who hates another golfer finally voiced it yet again. I like hearing golf hate. We'll play it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Traffic trouble spots still in our most common areas, including over in New Albany, this time around 62 in that eastbound direction once you're passing 161. Also getting a little bit slower in our southeast corner outside of Canal Winchester. We're talking 33 westbound over at Pickerington Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
Joint pain is awful when you're the person fighting through it. And I'm betting you're not the only one affected by it. Maybe someone you love who struggles with joint pain, you see what they don't say. You see they've slowly stopped doing the things they loved. And listen, it's July. It's time to be outside, moving around, playing, living, having fun with your friends. Listen, it's Bobby Carpenter. Let's talk about getting that life back. At QC Kinetics here in the Columbus area, that's what's happening every day with our team and Dr. Ray Tesner. People who are stuck in that cycle of pain in their hips, knees, shoulders, back, they're finally stepping out with regenerative treatments that are done right here in the office. No surgery, no long recovery, no putting your life on hold, just real pain relief right for you. It helps the inflammation ease up and the pain lets go. People say all the time, they're back, they're feeling good, they want to get to be able to do the things they love again. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, go check them out at qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. Update your living spaces with new flooring. Mohawk laminate floors are durable, waterproof, and easy to install, making them perfect for active households. Enjoy the look and feel of wood flooring with Mohawk Perfect Seal Solutions laminate flooring. On sale now through July 26th. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. Get a free oil filter and more during the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone, now through July 27th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
When it's too hot to go out, it's definitely too hot for your AC to go out. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Pros are here to help. We offer fast repair and AC replacement for any cooling system when you need it. Plus, we're a premier Lennox dealer and can install an energy-efficient system for a great price. Call the Waterworks at 614-232-2222 or visit us online at thewaterworks.com. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on Us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC, allow 8 weeks.
Common Man here for GoGermain.com. Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle? Yes? Stop what you're doing and check out GoGermain.com. They're having their biggest pre-owned sale of the year. Every single vehicle is on sale and comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty. No one's going to sell you a car for less. They have over 4,600 cars to choose from with over 1,500 under $30K. So go for the biggest selection. Go for the lowest price. GoGermain.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning, I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Spain and Argentina matched up in the World Cup final yesterday. Ferran Torres scored the game's lone goal in the 106th minute to help lead Spain past Argentina 1-0 to win the World Cup. Across the pond, Ryan Fox won the Open Championship after holding off Cameron Young yesterday at Royal Birkdale Golf Course. Fox birdied the final hole to win his first major championship. On the diamond, the Reds took 2 out of 3 games from the Rockies after winning 9-6 yesterday. They'll start a series in Seattle tonight with first pitch at 9:40 right here on the Fan. Meanwhile, the Guardians lost 7-1 to the Pirates and dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend. They'll host the Twins tonight at 6:40. This update is sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty for a cash offer today. 614-472-0000. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Tyvis will put anything in his mouth on a dare. All right, almost anything. No, I stand by my previous statement. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
My wife and my middle daughter. So my middle daughter, Ava, was her birthday this past week. So Saturday, my wife took her down to Cincinnati to see Benson Boone. That was her birthday present. She really wanted to see Benson Boone. Are you familiar with Benson Boone?
Yeah. Don't take these beautiful things that I got.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
right.
Whoa,
yes,
yeah.
Just like
he's got some bangers.
That's the only song I know.
Okay.
My wife, when that song first came out, my wife would get in the car, turn the radio all the way up, and blast it. It became so popular that my kids would get their tablets and play that song.
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter likes that song a lot, too.
And I used to be in the car like, what's going on? What's going on?
This man has a chokehold.
Like this Tupac or something. What's going on around here?
He's doing some things. So,
I'm a fan of Mystical Magical.
Okay,
yes,
sure.
That's a song I like.
That's his, I got to listen to it in the break. That's my new thing.
Yeah.
Listen to it in the break.
Fish came in here in the break and was telling you about John Cougar Mellencamp, and you said,
who is that?
What the hell?
But you know Benson Boone.
I know, listen, I found out. I know the small town, I've heard that song somewhere.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Jack and Diane.
Yeah, I
know that one.
He's got a bunch of bangers. Well, anyway, my wife gets back from the Benson Boone concert, and she said, I had to put myself in a corner there, put myself in a timeout. I said, what are you talking about? She's like, well, the guy takes his shirt off, He's obviously ripped. He's singing. He's dancing. She's like starting to feel things for him. And then she Googled how old he is. He's 23 years old. She said, I felt kind of weird because I'm old enough to be his mom. And I said,
know what that mean, T-Bone?
What's that mean?
It's time for you to go see my people at Caps, get your hair back. We're going to get you on a GLP-1 plan, get you ripped for the fall and the winter.
And Caps people can do a lot of things.
You're going to turn out. You're going to walk in and kick the door open on Melissa. Bang! Honey, I'm home.
Do they have a mold where they can just put me in it and squeeze all the fat out of me and just the abs?
That's
and like
GLP-1.
Okay, good. But she said she saw it. She's like, I don't know. I feel guilty like looking at a 23, 24-year-old guy and thinking that he's attractive. I'm like, honey, I don't know if you know this. There's a lot of
Bill Belichick.
There's a lot of 23 and 24-year-old women over the years that have caught my eye. I'm just going to say who are celebrities. Just saying. It's not like, I'm like, welcome to the club. I'm just saying it's not the weirdest thing in the world. But
By the way, I learned the other day, my girlfriend Jessica told me Benson Boone raised a devout Mormon.
Oh, yeah. I found that out, too. Him and his mom and dad, yes, extremely in the faith. And I found that he's apparently, like, he played shows in Utah last year. And it was like at Salt Lake City, I feel like he did a week of concerts at like a stadium and it was sold out. Like,
they're like, he's from here.
Incredibly popular with, Utah, Mormon community, I feel like has gotten behind the guy. If you drink a dirty soda, you like Benson Boone. That's what I'm finding out.
I thought they would be against him taking his shirt off and doing front flips on the stage.
No, he's very talented.
I got a
he transcends.
random question before you going into the open, right?
We got to talk about the golf, yeah.
Okay, that can wait. Real quick.
It already waited one segment, so let's just never talk about it.
This is a real quick question.
Fine.
When is the last time the state of Ohio had like a number one player in football recruiting?
I don't know.
Have we like really fell back?
You know me. I don't know anything. I can't remember who you lost to in your
which is sad.
Yeah, I know that was terrible last week. I don't remember who's the last guy you're thinking of.
I don't know.
Okay, this is good. Dylan, do you know? Because otherwise, I don't know.
This is something you ask in the break, Tyvis, and we look it up.
I'm curious.
I don't know.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I was looking up that number one receiver guy. Go ahead.
Good. All right, good. This is the most ADHD show that has ever existed in the history of radio. Anyway, go ahead. Good. Glad we diverted for that. Hey, do you know a question that none of us know the answer to? No? Fine. Good. Let's
You never know what y'all know, you know?
No, you do with me. I'm an idiot. I know nothing.
Well, according to this, the highest rated high school football recruit in Ohio history was 5-star wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr. Have you ever heard of that guy, Tyvis?
Yeah, there you go. Was that the last guy?
He was the number 2 overall player in the according to 24/7 Sports. So I don't know if Ohio's ever had the number 1 overall player.
I should have just answered you LeBron James and moved on because he was the number 1 recruit. He didn't go to the sport that he was recruited in.
The last time we had a top 3 recruit is 2022 quarterback number 3. Guess who it is?
Wait, 2022?
2022.
Why am I blanking
Would that be
on
Quinn Ewers?
No.
Who
Quinn
was
Ewers ain't from Ohio?
No, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant just like an Ohio State recruit.
No. Who's he? Where's he? Who is it?
This guy's from Medina, Ohio.
Go ahead. We're all waiting.
Yeah.
Drew Aller.
Oh, I forgot that Drew Aller was from Ohio. That's terrible.
All right. This is from the Open Championship, British Open over the weekend. Who won this thing? Wasn't his name like
Ryan Fox and
Rick Fox? Yeah,
he
my
was
guy,
Australian.
great Laker.
By the way, another sidebar.
No, we can't sidebar. I've sidebarred for 10 minutes on this segment that was supposed to be last segment. What are we sidebar to now?
I just want to ask.
And you guys, are any of you allergic to honey? Just thought I'd ask randomly. I'm trying to get to the damn story. Can we just very quickly for the golf people mention the golf?
This is for the golf people.
Fine.
When the hell did it become you can only call it the Open Championship and not the British Open?
That, yes.
I don't know when that started.
It's been a long time.
It was always the British Open growing up, and now it's the Open Championship.
Dylan, are you telling me
anything else?
Golf people are being slightly pretentious? Why I've never heard that. Never heard that.
No.
We can't keep sidebarring the sidebars of the sidebars. At some point, we have to do the damn show.
Topic.
All right, fine. Okay, I thought you were going to ask me, does Benson Boone have nipple rings? And I was going to say, I don't know. I wasn't at the concert. Okay.
Now I want to know. Please text your wife and ask.
She apparently got an up-close look. She can't shake it. She can't stop thinking about it. I don't know what's happening. All right. So if you missed the controversy, so Rick Fox won or whatever the hell his name is, won the, who cares?
Ryan Fox.
Who's 57th ranked golfer from New Zealand. Whatever.
Yes, I said Australia.
Whatever. It's somewhere in Oceania.
Yeah,
disrespect.
Okay. Yeah. Do that in Australia or New Zealand. See how that goes for you, by the way. Anyway, here is, so Bryson, the whole controversy happened, was that Saturday? Bryson DeChambeau stepped on some grass and it lit the world on fire in golf. Because he hit a ball way off, into the rough. And when I say the rough, I mean like foot-high grass that he's standing in or more. Like it's super tall grass.
It was more. He was in a bad spot.
Yeah, it was almost like waist-high, I guess. Anyway, so he's now trying to find his ball, and then he's got to swing to hit it out.
Okay.
Well, the grass is so tall, he would be hitting the grass on his backswing and then probably hitting some of it again when he goes forward. That would mess with his club speed and all that stuff. Might mess with him hitting the ball. So what you're not allowed to do is improve your lie. Like you're not allowed to move stuff out of the way.
Lies. I had to hit it off his foot.
Yeah, sure. If that happens, that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did here was if you go watch the video, he walks behind the ball like he's trying to look out there. And as he does it, he just stomps all the grass to the point that he flattens the grass around so he can get himself a better view and a better spot to hit. Rules officials looked at this and penalized him 2 strokes. So this is... I
don't like that.
Rory McIlroy talked about this after the round happened. They asked him about it. Here's what he said about Bryson DeChambeau.
I was watching it live. I was up in the players' lounge watching it with a few other players, and as soon as he made the step into the ball, we all sort of looked at each other and were like, that didn't seem right. And then when I heard that he was called in by the rules officials, I think it was pretty obvious for why. I think there's no doubt that he improved the line of his backswing. So, and again, it's like whether it was careless or whether it was intentional, I don't think it matters. Hopefully it was careless. But I think the 2-shot penalty was justified for sure.
Who is that?
Rory McIlroy.
What a hater.
What a hater.
What a hater.
On Bryson DeChambeau?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. he hates Bryson DeChambeau. Here's a little more of Rory.
I won't pretend to be up here and defend Bryson. I'm not particularly fond of him. I think a lot of it's performative. I think a lot of it's for attention. And to hold the tournament hostage like that and have all of us, volunteers, players, everyone waiting on him to depart, I didn't feel like it was a great look.
Yeah, so he is not a fan. I like it when they ask the saltiest guy on Bryson DeChambeau, hey, how do you feel about this thing that he did? I'm glad someone asked him. That's good.
You know what I heard there, Tyvis? I heard Kendrick. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. He just hates everything about him.
Where did Bryson DeChambeau finish in this?
I think he did not have a good Sunday.
No, he didn't.
All this.
Oh, well, it don't matter no way.
Well, but the thing is that he would have been in a great spot after that round if it wasn't for this 2-stroke penalty.
Yeah. Maybe he would have had different motivation.
If he would have finished in second place, then this would be more controversial.
Hey, you know what?
2 is not a winner and 3 nobody remembers.
Golf, I hope you keep having your dumb rules. I hope you make it even more convoluted. I hope you make it so even fewer people understand the game. That's the way you should be. Just lean into your eccentricities. Do all that stuff, golf. Keep it that way if you want to. We have I'm going to say it's a food-related controversy, but it's really about if you go on vacation.
World Cup cups.
No, it's not World Cup cups. You go on vacation and you go out to like one of the touristy places to eat, you think you're getting something. Turns out you may not be. There's a scam going on when you go on vacation. It has to do with food. I'll tell you about it next. T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Hey there, and good morning. Still no crashes to report for you on your Monday, but a heads up, we are seeing a disabled vehicle by Fort Hayes Park in the downtown area. The left lane is currently blocked on that 670 eastbound ramp to Cleveland Avenue out there. Looks okay, not too bad with traffic cams, but of course a lot of people people are heading out the door right now. This will cause some delays, so just a heads up there. Once again, the left lane is blocked on that 670 eastbound ramp to Cleveland Avenue. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
It's time for sun and savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, get a new 2060 Elantra SE for $59 per month for a 2-year lease. Just $59 a month for the drive into summer sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit $39.95 down. Plus tax, title, first month's payment. 7,500 miles per year ends 8-3.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, and a member FDIC.
CME Federal Credit Union wants to beat your current loan rate by 2% on autos and toys. Learn more at cmefcu.org today. Terms apply. Minimum floor rates 4.99% APR cars, 6.50% APR other vehicles. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hello, I'm Shep.
And I'm Mark.
And we're the friendly board-certified entomologists from Rose Pest Solutions.
Hey, Shep, I've got a riddle for you.
Hit me.
Why don't anteaters get sick?
I don't know.
Because they're filled with antibodies.
You know, Mark, there are thousands of ant species that can run amok in your home.
To be effective, you've got to keep them straight.
The pros from Rose can correctly identify the ant and solve the problem.
Protect your health and home. Call 800-966-ROSE. Rose will get the best of your pest.
This month, Low T Center is celebrating America's 250th anniversary with their 250 for 250 event. Start with a free T-test at your local Low T Center clinic. And if you start testosterone replacement therapy up until July 31st and continue your treatment for 90 days, you'll receive a $250 account credit. If you've noticed your energy isn't what it used to be, your gains have stopped at the gym, your motivation is slipping, or your sex drive has disappeared, low testosterone could be the reason. At Low T Center, their licensed providers specialize in diagnosing and treating low testosterone with personalized treatment plans and ongoing monitoring, all designed to help you feel your best. Don't ignore the signs of low testosterone. Get tested. Get answers. Get back to feeling like yourself. Visit fixmylowt.com and book your free T-test. Take advantage of the 250 for 250 celebration. Visit fixmylowt.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2026. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. Because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Do you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life. For more information, visit oli.org.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll have a lot of sunshine for the morning hours with a few more clouds drifting in during the afternoon. Maybe some haziness and wildfire smoke in there as well, but not as bad as what we had at the end of last week. Highs today reach the mid-80s. For tomorrow, occasional rain and thunderstorms are likely, especially late morning through the afternoon. A few of those could be strong to severe. Very humid with highs in the mid-80s. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. One of these guys still believes he can play in the NFL. It's Tebow. He says it's because of his low center of gravity. He's dumb. This is Bone and Tyvis.
By the way, I have a big announcement to make. Huge announcement. You ready? So yesterday, Friday.
Taco Bell is keeping the nacho fries all year.
Oh, if that was it, let me tell you.
That would have led the show, Tyvis.
That would have led the show. I think, though, they've been around for a while. I don't know if they're still there.
Wait, nobody's really eating at Taco Bell right now.
You know what? That shows that your bloodline is weak. Because I'm telling you, as someone, I've been going and I'm having no problems.
Wait a minute.
My stomach handles it just
You
fine.
been to Taco Bell within the past week?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
I said double the lettuce. I don't care. I got to find out.
It's a short line.
No, it ain't a short line because there's a lot of us out here who said we don't buy the propaganda. We don't buy. Someone in the government apparently decided to try to take down Taco Bell. Come for the king, you best not miss. That's all I'm saying. Taco Bell's hanging in there. I'm just telling you.
I actually watched that episode of The Wire the other day and was geeked that I finally
you finally heard the
caught
line.
the meme in the wild. Like,
Which one? There you go.
If you come for the king, you best not miss.
Yeah. That's from The Wire. Yeah.
But I had Jimmy John's for the first time in a long time on Friday and accidentally got shredded lettuce on my sandwich, and I was scared for a second. I was like, oh. Like, am I going to have explosive diarrhea this weekend?
I know.
I was like, I need to remember to get sandwiches sans lettuce.
I went to Walmart. I was doing some little bit of grocery shopping. All the lettuce just stacked up.
On sale.
Ain't nobody touching
Please take this lettuce. We'll pay you to take the lettuce.
According to the internet, there's only one type of lettuce that's safe to eat right now, or to at least have even around you, and that is
the devil's lettuce.
Hell yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right, so a big announcement for the show. It's not the Taco Bell's nacho fries. I don't know anything about that. But here's what I do know. We have decided, as of Friday, we had some calls on the show, and we had a good time with it. However, when we have phone calls on the show, one thing that does is it make Dylan have to work even harder, which, insert laugh here, but Dylan is not allowed to work very hard. He's got reasons, whatever, I don't know.
I got a family.
Sure. Okay. But no, genuinely, like, Dylan is doing a bunch of other stuff behind the scenes and then talking on the radio and then doing the updates and then, coordinating with traffic and weather and all that stuff. So he's got a lot going on. Answering the phones is difficult to do. We had to bring someone in to answer phones on Friday because we actually want him to participate in the show and not just be stuck answering calls all day. So we thought of a solution that we think is good. Because the other thing I heard about all weekend was I got people saying, man, I wish I could have called in, but I listened on the podcast. I didn't get a call in. So I have a solution for this. We worked it out with the tech people here. We have a voicemail for you now. And what we're going to do, if you're not driving around, save this number. The number is 614-460-8010. 614-460-8010. Okay? That's the phone number for the voicemail. What that is anytime 3 o'clock in the morning, you have a thought on the Buckeyes or Taco Bell nacho fries or whatever you want to talk about, leave it there. We will get it in our inboxes. We'll be able to see it in real time. We can put the audio in and we can play it. And that way, Dylan doesn't have to screen the phone calls. You can still call in and talk to us, and we can use that. By the way, whatever time you listen, if you don't listen right when we're on live from 6 to 9 a.m., we can still get your thoughts. And, if you're watching a game, you're watching the Browns crap themselves and yet another epic performance, and you feel like, I right now have a hot take you want to fire off, go ahead, do it. The voicemail will be there for you, 614-460-8010. If you can put that in your phone, you'll have it. You can leave us a voicemail right now if you want. Maybe we'll even get some. If we get some today, we'll play them. But either way, just keep that, because football season's coming up. You want to leave some hot takes, that is the place to do it. So I saw this. We've talked about food a lot. A lot of people going on vacations this time of year. Popular destination is the Outer Banks. North Carolina, go out to the beach.
They got a whole show, don't they?
They got a whole bunch of stuff.
There's tons on Netflix, Outer Banks.
Oh, is there? I didn't even know that.
I think so.
What goes on this show?
I don't know. I never watched it. My wife did.
Is it like a Love Island type of show?
No. It's like an actual show.
Oh, like a scripted drama or something.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Okay. Well, I'll have to check it out.
It's about like 4 or 5 teenage kids growing up in the Outer Banks. That's
gotcha.
The gist of it.
Fine. Wasn't that kind of like Dawson's Creek? Wasn't that shot out in North Carolina? Like, all right, whatever.
Dawson's Creek or Schitt's Creek?
I can't do it. You guys can say whatever. I don't know what show you guys watch. I watch only Dawson's Creek. I do like that show. I'm terrified to say it, but each their own. Here's what I know. Apparently, because this is what I do when I go on vacation to beach towns. What type of food do you on vacation like to seek out when you're in a beach town?
Jerk chicken.
Tyvis, no, you don't go to seafood when you're in a beach town. You don't think like, oh, hey, we're near the beach. They have freshly caught seafood. Let's have some fresh seafood. Doesn't that sound good?
Jerk chicken.
You don't do that? Ever?
Tyvis Googles where's the closest Chipotle as soon as he gets to his destination. It doesn't matter what part of the world he's in.
That's right.
Is there a Chipotle here?
And for that,
usually if you buy water, you would think that because they usually catch it daily.
Yes, you want to get fresh seafood. Why do they have a billion?
Caught it, bring it in.
They have a billion seafood places and all these. Well, this is from the Outer Banks. Apparently, they test this stuff. There are companies that do this. This is called CD Consulting, which is not spelled this way, but I want to picture that it's CD Lamb's like consulting business. But anyway, they're a restaurant consulting business. They went out and tested 22 Outer Banks seafood restaurants who advertised fresh seafood, American seafood caught, like shrimp specifically is what they were advertising.
Yep. If they don't catch it, they don't have it.
They just did a DNA test, and it turns out 11 of the 22 places that they tested were using farm-raised or not locally sourced, like shrimp. So you go to the beach. They have the boats coming in. The seafood places right there. And they're like, yeah, fresh seafood. You think, well, of course, it's probably coming from right out here, right where I am. This is the freshest seafood you can get. No, sometimes they're getting it shipped in from China.
They advertise it as
You can get the same seafood here in Columbus as some of these Outer Banks restaurants. They're just getting it shipped from somewhere else and popping it in just like they were in the middle of the Midwest.
Well, technically.
That's BS.
Technically, if it's not frozen, it's fresh.
No, that's not.
Fresh, never frozen.
No, Tyvis. Fresh is, I caught it today. It's in your mouth tonight. That's fresh.
You never heard of fresh, never frozen patties?
I have heard that.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to disparage whoever it is that may or may not have said that. Maybe someday would like them to sponsor our show. I don't know. Why did that play? Why no? We can get a ding for that. No? All right, fine.
Bubba from Forrest Gump is rolling in his grave right now.
Yes.
That's not one of the ways he said to prepare or eat shrimp.
I don't want if I go to the beach and you advertise fresh shrimp, I don't I'm getting some farm-raised shrimp. I want to get shrimp right off the beach. I don't know what makes that any better because I don't know if you know what beaches are like, but I mean, there's a lot of gross going on there. It's the ocean is nature's toilet. I mean, where do you think it all goes?
Stop.
Where do you think where does it all go?
Stop.
What do you think the whales do? They hop out on land, go to the bathroom, and hop back in? No, they go to the bathroom in that. Also, people go to the bathroom in that. Also, giant cities dump their waste in those. I'm just saying, it's disgusting.
They stopped doing it. You should not see the episode, the Simpsons movie.
Oh.
Where they stop polluting in the water.
What do they do with it?
They had a new place that they go to, and then Homer really wanted to get some donuts. So he forgot what Marge said and went right to the ocean and dumped the stuff in the ocean. And that's what caused the dome to happen.
That's right. I forgot about it. Yes, it's been a while. I need to go back and watch the Simpsons movie. It's been a long time. Actually, my youngest, she's found the Simpsons now. She likes to watch it. She gets none of the jokes because she's 6, but she watches it and she thinks it's funny. Like she thinks Homer's funny when he freaks out. She doesn't know what he's freaking out about. She's enjoying it. So I'm glad about that. All right. Speaking of food, you texted the group chat and said there's a guy who coaches in college football who is on absolute dog food if he believes what he says. I don't know what that means, but apparently there's someone who's an idiot who is saying some crazy stuff. You will hear from him in 2 minutes. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
We have a lot of people heading up towards 315 right now. Just south of Grandview, we are seeing some congestion building. A lot of people using those ramps, 670 eastbound and 670 westbound to head towards 315 out there. Also, a heads up if you're traveling on the south side of Columbus using 270, that eastbound ramp to Allen Creek Drive gets a little bit busier and backed up out there. So just again, a heads up as you're stepping out the door. And once again, still watching some slow drive times, 33 westbound over by Gender Road. Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Nothing feels better on a hot summer day than coming home to a nice air-conditioned house. If your AC is on the fritz, don't sweat it. Call the pros at the Waterworks Heating and Cooling. We service all makes and models and can provide great savings on a Lennox home comfort system that delivers that perfect feeling. The Waterworks Heating and Cooling Services. Call us at 614-232-2222 and schedule fast service today. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
At ADP, we know you want your landscape business to succeed, but we don't know anything about landscaping. ADP only knows how to handle the business of your small business. So if ADP focuses on the payroll and the HR, while you focus on the land and the scaping, success should follow. Just don't expect us to know all about Kentucky bluegrass, zero-turn cutting, or what to do with a woodchuck. That's for you to figure out. Let ADP help your small business focus on the part of the business you're good at. ADP for small business.
McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Whether you're craving a Big Mac, McNuggets, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, make it a meal and save. Your favorite is now your wallet's favorite too. Extra value meals are back.
Enjoy a $5 sausage McMuffin with egg extra value meal, complete with hash browns and a small coffee. Most stores open 5 a.m. or earlier. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal pricing.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. In terms of the Waffle House menu, Tyvis covered and smothered his opponents. Meanwhile, T-Bone is a chunk of hash who's often covered in gravy. I'm not sure what that means either. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Shout out to Black 614 in the chat for knowing the terminology of dog food.
Yeah, what is so someone who's on dog food is on what?
Heroin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
correct.
So, what if I feed my dog heroin? What do we call that? Is that also dog
That's
food?
called homicide.
Well, yeah, your dog's not living. But also, like, that would be very confusing at the pet store. I feel like if you're like, I need dog food, and they keep bringing you out Iams, and you're like, no.
They're gonna be like, what you mean by that?
What you want that blue buffalo? And it's like, is that what it's called now? Sure, give me that.
What you mean by that?
Right.
Who said that in the chat, by the way?
Black 614.
I'm glad the people enjoy the blacks.
Let him live. Thank you, Black 614, for checking in. So I saw that Pat Narduzzi, the Pitt coach, he
on food.
Well, he apparently thinks the ACC is better than the Big Ten.
Is he saying that because Miami beat Ohio State and went to the championship?
He was on some podcast where he was essentially saying, like, yeah, I don't know why people don't acknowledge that the ACC is just the better. I think we're better top to bottom. I think our worst teams are better than their worst teams. I think our best teams are better than their best teams.
At football?
Yeah, right. At football.
I was about to say the same
At
thing.
football.
What?
The sport he coaches, and obviously he used to coach in the Big Ten once upon a time. But
their worst teams is better than our worst teams. Let me go look at that.
Yeah, he's out of his mind. I know that you have to do a little rah-rah of the troops and all that stuff, but come on.
Syracuse was 1-7 in conference play. They finished 3-9.
Oh, we're doing
BC was 2-10.
This is worse than looking at the schedule.
Yes, it is.
Our worst team was okay. So Purdue was 2-10. Their worst team was 2-10. Okay.
Yes.
After that, it's over with because we got 4-8, and they got 2-3-9.
Yeah. What we should do is have Purdue play Syracuse to really see who's the better conference.
No one wants to watch.
No,
that.
it's not Syracuse. They would play Boston College.
Sure.
Isn't Bill O'Brien at Boston College?
Yeah, he has been. I think he's still there.
He might need to come back and be the OC.
Here's part of the quote. Pat Narduzzi said, "It's better than the Big Ten. It's got more skill. I've said that for years, and I'm going to stick to my guns." Like, even when he's saying this, he knows how outlandish and stupid this is, right? Like, when you have to say, I've said that for years and I'm sticking to my guns, you know people are going to come at you and say that is incredibly short-sighted and wrong. I know that there was an ACC team that was technically in the championship game, right? Miami played Indiana in the championship game. I'm also familiar that if the conference that Miami plays in stuck to its own rules for its own conference, Miami may not even have made this stupid thing. You know what I mean? Like, Duke erasure happened last year. Not that Duke should have been in. Duke was a 7-5 football team, but you had your rules in your own conference.
Right. They didn't
and
make
remember that?
They didn't make the championship game.
Well,
right?
now they had to go and re-amend their rules. I don't know if you saw that last week, where they said, we have rules now that say if you win games on the field, that matters. If you beat the other team, that matters, and records matter. And yeah, sorry, Duke, our bad. Like, they even know they screwed that up. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know how you can call that the best conference in college football when they can't even figure out how to get the right people involved in some of their championship games. So
yeah, if Duke is winning your conference in the sport of football, I don't think you can say that you have the best conference.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Or it's better than the Big Ten, which has the last 3 national champions.
They had a game. They've done this multiple times where they have a game. It was NC State and Virginia, I think.
I think
just
you're
Virginia.
Right. Yes.
Where they had this game on the calendar. They couldn't play it as a conference game because they had rules about how many conference games you could play. So North Carolina State and Virginia played each other as non-conference opponents. Even though they're both ACC schools, they played each other in a football game, but the result did not count against their ACC records. This is the conference. Pat Narduzzi is like, I mean, again, I have my problems with the Big Ten. Big Ten is run by idiots too. There's all kinds of stuff we can get into with that. But the idea that conference, top to bottom, whatever metric you want to look at, is somehow worse than the cluster F that the ACC has been for a literal decade now, outside of maybe Clemson. Like, maybe Clemson. And by the way, how's Clemson doing now? Terrible.
Let's see. Clemson.
What they do last year? Didn't they go win like 7 games?
Year, they were 7-6.
I mean, for the ACC to be better than the Big Ten, first of all, they need to get better at math. They have a 17-team conference. They have 12 teams playing 9 games. They have 5 teams playing 8 games.
So dumb.
They play Notre Dame. They play 5 conference games, but they're not a part of their conference.
You got the dregs of the Pac-12, like the Big Ten. And again, we can talk about how conference realignment sucks, and I'm with you on all that. But like the Big Ten ended up with USC, UCLA, Washington, and Oregon.
Yeah.
They ended up with what? Cal and Stanford.
They just wanted the Bay Area.
What are we doing?
That's what they were going for.
Don't tell me. Yeah, if you want to talk basketball, I'm here for that discussion. That's fine.
They're not even better than the Big Ten in basketball anymore.
No, I'm saying there is a discussion to be had, but we could have the argument. There's no arguing. You had to go get Bill Belichick to come down off of his high horse.
How's that going, by the way?
Yeah, that's going terrible. He can't win. Like, it's a horrible conference, top to bottom in football. It's not even comparable to the Big Ten.
Didn't they lose their first game last year, or did they win it?
Who? The ACC?
North Carolina.
As I've learned, the ACC went exactly 500 in all their games. That makes them a great conference.
They got boat raced by TCU on national TV.
Yeah, that's
yes.
it.
They had a really good first drive to start their season, and then it went downhill from there.
I mean, Florida State has been a shadow of its former self for the most part over the last.
They won their first game last year.
Yeah,
great. Is that
Alabama?
Crown them. Then I don't know. What do you want?
They beat a playoff team.
Fine, good for them. How'd that go since that time? For the rest of their season, how'd they do? I'm just saying, like, Florida State's been mostly a joke. Clemson hasn't been relevant in the last 5 years. Miami football. Miami showed up finally, and yes, beat the Buckeyes. They obviously were really good last year. Welcome to the party. Now that you can spend money on your teams, suddenly Miami's back in play. Go figure. After also being in the hinterlands of football for the last 20 years.
SMU.
Right. I'm just saying, like, oh, yeah, now SMU. Speaking of teams that like to pay their players. Like, that's previously what killed them, and now that's the way they've risen from the dead, is by being able to buy everything.
Do we even think the ACC is going to be a conference in 5 to 10 years?
No.
Isn't
every year we talk about which teams we'd like the Big Ten to steal from the ACC.
Well, they're dead. Like, contract is like coming to an end, right?
Yeah, well, it's becoming more plausible for like Florida State and Clemson to like buy their way out of their deals.
And they keep asking to do so. And then they re-sign things like, no, never mind. We won't go to the lawsuit route. But like, that's always hanging over their head. Also, by the way, the marquee program that plays in your conference but is not a part of your conference is Notre Dame. And they won't even join your damn conference in football. They'll join it in every other sport. So you basically get used like for Notre Dame's other sports that are not football. They play you in all those sports. But then when it comes to the revenue sport, they say, oh, sorry, we're not stupid. We're not jumping into that. And you just say, yeah, come on down. Come be a part of the ACC when it suits you, but not really. That's your conference. That's the conference Pat Narduzzi is defending at school that used to be relevant maybe 50 years ago, Pitt. Like, that's where you're at, Pat Narduzzi. Go ahead. By the way, how's your on-campus stadium doing? Oh, that's right. You play in the Steelers stadium, like, because you don't even have your own. Like, what are we talking about? This guy, I don't understand what Pat Narduzzi is even on at this point, other than, like you said, Tyvis, perhaps drugs. Like, that's the only thing that would make sense.
He's looking for a story. And it's the guy that tried to get me to flip from Ohio State to Michigan State, too.
How did that work out?
It didn't work.
Obviously. What was his pitch?
You ready for this? This one was funny. He said, Tyvis, if you go to Ohio State, Urban's going to MF you.
Oh.
That's what he said.
And he did.
Pat Narduzzi.
But this is the
thing. Turned out that was accurate.
This is the thing. Yeah, he did. But the thing is, I was thinking when he said that to me, I said, well, Pat, if I come to Michigan State, you're going to MF me. So what are you talking about?
Yes, right. This is like Hacksaw Jim Duggan saying, if you go to Ohio State, they're going to hit you with a 2x4. It's like, that's what you do, actually. That's you. You do that. You have the 2x4 in your hand right now. You're going to hit me with it.
That's just not going to change.
If you go to Ohio State, they're going to make you green and sing about Spartans. It's like, that's what you do at Michigan State, Pat. I think you're projecting. Yes, they will also scream at you at Ohio State. Also, by the way, if you go to Florida, Alabama, Georgia, they're going to scream at you and MF you probably at those places too. What a dumb argument. Well, he's at the right spot, Pitt. That sounds about the level that Pat Narduzzi should be. Overachiever of the week coming up next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
A disabled vehicle just clearing up in downtown Columbus, but now we have a new report of another one. This disabled vehicle is happening more towards that south and southwest side of Columbus, just as you're passing places like Grove City and Urban Crest. It's on that 270 eastbound direction, passing 71, getting closer towards 23. That right shoulder is currently blocked, but hey, at least some good news. Really not seeing any traffic because of it. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
They say
gigantic overdraft fee.
At Right Pat Credit Union, we say, hey, mistakes happen to the best of us. They say,
due to high call volumes, wait times may be longer than expected.
We say, how'd the kids' soccer match go? They say,
gotta maximize those shareholder returns.
We say, you deserve better. Right Pat Credit Union. Banking done right. Federally insured by NCUA.
Getting a speeding ticket can ruin your day. But what about that cyclist or the pedestrian crossing the street? If you hit them while speeding, you'll do more than just ruin their days. That's why tickets are more than just a fine. They're a second chance. A reminder of what's on the line when you're behind the wheel. You won't get a do-over every time. So take this as your sign to follow the speed limit every drive. Speeding slows you down. Paid for by NHTSA.
Our double hung is as good as it gets. There's something really simple. It's called an interlock. We interlock our windows. The interlock is the absolute best way to alleviate air infiltration. With the interlock, it's harder to break into. When you interlock the sashes, it makes a better window. It's just a darn good window, and we're very proud of it.
Visit Rosati Windows and get 35% off all windows and doors by July 31st.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kandula, founder of Advent. We know that when you breathe well, you live better. Just ask our patient Andy.
As long as I can remember, I've had issues breathing through my nose. Since starting this journey and having this procedure done, day-to-day life has just gotten better. I'm able to do all the things that I want to do without having to think about breathing. I breathe through my nose. I sleep through the night. I don't wake up with headaches.
Advent can deliver long-term results in about 20 minutes with simple in-office procedures. We diagnose and treat the root cause of nasal congestion, sinus pressure, sleep apnea, snoring, and allergies. 96% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement, and most major insurance plans are accepted.
Best advice I can give anybody that has sinus, sleep issues, just get it checked out. Go in and have someone take a look at it. It's 100% worth it.
Common Man here for GoGermain.com. Are you in the market for a pre-owned vehicle? Yes? Stop what you're doing and check out GoGermain.com. They're having their biggest pre-owned sale of the year. Every single vehicle is on sale and comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty. No one's going to sell you a car for less. They have over 4,600 cars to choose from with over 1,500 under $30K. So go for the biggest selection. Go for the lowest price. GoGermain.com. Tell them Common Man sent you.
Want to hear a shocking statistic? Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. Don't believe it? Google it. And that doesn't count serious injuries like birth injuries to perfectly healthy children. All doctors wear white jackets, but it doesn't make them all the same. Most medical errors are committed by the same quacks over and over again. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Many hospitals looking for more profits are forcing doctors and their groups to be employees of the hospital or be forced out of their system. It's a troubling trend in medicine. People make mistakes, but medical mistakes are huge and often forever. If you believe your child suffered a birth injury or a misdiagnosis or mistake led to a loved one's death or injury, let our team of medical malpractice lawyers examine your case for free. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Buckeye football camp is coming, and our team of fan personalities will be there live. Oh, the sweaty sack fun starts Thursday, August 6th. For tickets, head to Ticketmaster.com, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Federal Elite Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
No, I've never heard of the band on T-Bone's shirt either. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
Got a new number for you. Keep it in mind. It's our voicemail, 614-460-8010, 8010, 614-460-8010. You can leave us a message any time of day or night. We get the message and we like it. We'll play it on the air. We did phone calls last week. We had fun with it, but we had people saying, hey, I wasn't listening live. I listened on the podcast. I listened on, I watch on YouTube, but I'm at work. I wanted to call in with something, but I couldn't do it right then. That's fine. Now you can call that number whenever you get in your car, you're in traffic, you're bored, you're sitting you're stuck. Use that and just rant about it. That's fine. If you have something good to say, we'll play it. We'll put it on the air. So there you go. You ready for the hot voicemails we're going to get, Tyvis?
I am. I'm really excited because the one that made me laugh when we opened the phone was the Downtown Dad.
Well, Downtown Dad was unhinged. Good for him. He was.
You got 5 jobs. You can't get a car.
Yeah. So go out there and rant on it. 614-460-8010. Save that number in your phone. Keep it. Put it in there as the idiots you listen to in the morning. We even recorded a sultry voicemail intro just for you. Tyvis and I, when you call it, you'll know it's us because you'll hear us talking. Yeah, we did. So, yeah, there you go. That comes into us in real time, too. So if it's good during the show and we can catch it, we'll play it for you during the show as well. All right, it's time to find out who had a great weekend.
And now, it's time to highlight someone who's better than us in every single way. Meet our overachiever of the week.
Sponsored by Columbus Worthington Air, your trusted experts in air conditioning and heating 7 days a week.
You might think, me being soccer boy in the World Cup ending, I'm going to have a World Cup overachiever for you. And I could, but Spain won the World Cup and they were like predicted before the tournament. They're one of the best teams in the world. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a shock that they ended up winning the whole thing. But I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to go the running world. You know me, Tyvis, I'm a big runner. Love running.
Didn't know that.
Josh Kerr, British runner. Apparently, he has broken a record that stood since 1999. He broke the record, world distance record, for running a mile. He ran a mile in a new record time this weekend, 3 minutes and 42.66 seconds. The old record was set by Moroccan great Hikam El Garouj. That mark was 3 minutes, 43.13 seconds. So he beat this record by over a second.
Wait.
Let him live.
Pause. Hold on.
A minute. He ran a mile 3 minutes.
What was the total race?
A mile.
So he just, do you
1
know how
mile
crazy that is? So
it's
they
insane.
said, so he ran, it was a bunch of people there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So
there were other runners.
They said go, and this man just took off sprint.
Yeah, they said essentially the speed he ran, if you were on a treadmill, like most treadmills at their fastest speed go between 12 and 14 miles an hour. This man had to run 16 miles an hour, which is faster than most treadmills go to, for 3.5+ minutes to break the record. Like, that's how insane this speed is to do
I
for
would
a
have
mile.
saw him, if I was running that mile and I saw him take off like that, I would have been like, let me just turn around.
Oh. Well, the crazy thing, there was a guy who hung right with him, who was like pretty much step for step with him. And then the last like 100 meters or so, that guy fell back a little bit. But that guy was probably, a few seconds behind him. He was close to the record too, but not like this guy, man. So shout out to Josh Kerr, the British runner, who now has the mile record, 3 minutes, 42 seconds, and 0.66 seconds. So
I got a couple. I got to go to the WNBA. Obviously, if you was under a rock Friday, Caitlin Clark, 45-10.
We were watching that game live.
You was watching it live. The biggest CC hater watched it happen. The first ever 40-10 game in WNBA history.
And I'll tell you what, she deserves every bit of credit for that game. She was out of her mind good.
She was on fire.
If you think I'm a hater, by the way, in our house, my wife and my oldest daughter were both watching this game too, and they are both like, no, miss it. And I'm like,
dang.
I mean, they were like so mad every time, and she just kept getting bucket after bucket after. She was unbelievable.
My wife
out of her mind.
My wife doesn't like her either, and it's all because of the complaining and all of that.
Yeah, it's not
stuff.
even totally about her. It's about although she does complain a lot.
But then the next day, you would think the fever will cool off. You play back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell said, hold on. That looked fun. Let me try that. She went for 33.
Oh,
and they blew the Liberty out by 20 points, which, by the way, I watched my parlay go right down the toilet because I had like a 12-leg parlay. All of it is money. This how you know that the books is against me. They teaming up with the players. I'm telling you.
Teaming up.
I'm telling you.
You choose to take
no.
12-team parlays.
This ain't no extra. This is a fact. This is what happened. I had Sophie Cunningham on the under. Her points was 9.5.
Hate.
She had 8 points.
Uh-huh.
The starters came out.
Yeah.
She is the only one that's in there. She gets the ball with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left, pulls tray, hits it, never touches the ball for the rest of the game. Blows the parlay and never touches the ball for the rest of the game.
Was she the only one?
I took everybody out because the Liberty was there.
I mean, was she the only
one that missed? Yeah.
You had 11 of your 12 legs hit, and that's
I will show it to you in the break.
I believe you. That's incredible.
And it's funny because I'm watching the game when I said Sophie Cunningham will score. They done took everybody out and left her in. I'm saying put Lexi in. Don't put Sophie in. Put Sophie right in there. She standing in the corner. Sophie like to stand in the corner, let the defense collapse. They kick it to her, hit the three. That's exactly what happened. I just was like, I just laughed.
I have an actually new overachiever of the week, and that is Sophie Cunningham for breaking up your parlay.
Messed it up.
Way to go,
Messed
Sophie.
it up.
Good job. All right, Dylan, who's your overachiever?
You know what? Tyvis kind of stole my thunder a little bit, and I was going to change mine, but I'm not, because per usual, he oversold or undersold Caitlin Clark. She's someone who has to deal with physical assault in the workplace, systematic oppression, racism. The government has to chime in and help her. And then she finally got her just due when she took 19 trips to the free throw line in a 45-point game.
Sound like something a hater would say.
Underdog amongst underdogs. Caitlin Clark. And then on Saturday, she came back to earth and scored 17 points on 35% shooting, which is more of her stat line, but her average stat line. But Friday, a real underachiever performance.
But this is what she's supposed to get 19 free throws a game.
Yeah.
This is what's supposed to happen.
That's what. And when she doesn't, we actually need a congressional hearing about it, because how dare they not give her 20 free throws a game? That's, of course. You know what? How could we be so dumb?
Last overachiever. I forgot about this.
Go ahead.
I don't know what. Shame on me. The Guardians had a doubleheader. Now, the Guardians lost to the Pirates. They're terrible, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
The second game of the doubleheader on Saturday, we got delayed. Travis Bazana, walk off.
Oh, I saw that.
Walk off. I said, that's what I'm talking about. Then I think they lost They lost yesterday. So, yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? Who cares? Focus on the positive, Tyvis. That's what you always say. Don't be a hater.
I also think we haven't given enough love to Ryan Fox. You even called him Rick Fox earlier.
Yeah, my guy, Rick Fox.
Who won the
great
Open
Laker.
Championship.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was following it along because me and Cole were in here for Fan Sports Sunday, which you can listen to every Sunday, 11 to 2 on this great station.
And you should.
Cameron Young played a hell of a round yesterday. I believe he shot 6 under. And then he was literally waiting like 2 hours for Ryan Fox to finish his round. He had to birdie the 18th hole to avoid a playoff with Cameron Young.
Okay.
And then had the stones to go ahead and birdie the final round of the Open Championship. So I think Ryan Fox also deserves to be nominated for
Good for him.
Overachiever of the week.
Didn't he shoot like a 60? Was he the one who shot like a 62 on Saturday or something?
Yeah, he had a really low score on Saturday, but Cameron Young yesterday tried his damnedest to come back from out of nowhere and win the Open Championship.
Were there 2 guys that shot like super low rounds? Because didn't someone do that on Friday as well? Was the British Open, was the course just super easy?
I guess it was just easy this year. I don't know.
Unless you're Bryson DeChambeau and you're shooting it into the weeds. And you got to step on everything and
I
Rory
love how
yells at
his
you.
fan base is like, he got screwed.
Oh, dude, I was watching World Cup yesterday with some of my buddies, and my buddy TJ was just like all adamant, like, Rory needs to shut the hell up. He is such an a-hole. Like, how dare he? Bryson's great. And I was like, wow, I thought all the vitriol was going towards Bryson DeChambeau. And then I found out, and I've seen more of it today, that like, no, there's a lot of people defending this guy. So
I undersold it. It was an 18-leg parlay.
You had an 18-leg. What is Tyvis? Call the number. What are you doing?
2-leg parlay.
And you had 17 of them right.
Technically, I would have had 18, but they Sophie,
not technically.
Sophie,
you got one of them wrong.
All of a sudden, got to stay in the game. So yeah.
Dylan, just remember, it's everybody else's fault.
It is
when he does this.
It
stuff.
is.
It's everyone else's fault.
They against me.
I never thought I would say this, but how about 2 9-leggers next time?
Yeah, why not then get at least get half of
loser
it.
talk.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dylan, how dare you actually be sensible and,
That's loser talk.
Reasonable? Who would?
I don't bet on the WNBA a lot, but when I do, you go all out.
We have a new contender. That's not good gambling advice. Don't listen to Tyvis. we have a new contender for the most expensive ticket in the history of American sports. Details next. T1 and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
The roads getting a lot busier over in Dublin. We're seeing a lot of people taking that 33 eastbound ramp to 270 northbound out there. And staying towards that north side, we are seeing more traffic on 23 in both directions, just outside, really just north of that 270 outer belt. And hey, lastly, if you're heading out the door, taking that southbound direction, 71 south, still looking good. Frank Road at 270 will only take you about 2 minutes. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you've ever had somebody do work at your house, it's annoying as crap, at least to me, when someone shows up to your house that you never met, you've never worked with, and you didn't hire to do the job. Subcontractors, I understand why they exist, but for me, I want to work with a company that's going to bring people who know what they're doing, who are trained by the company to put their product in. On time, on budget, no surprises at the end. That's what Baths R Us does every single time. These folks started in Ohio and grew by word of mouth because they do it right the first time. And the big difference with them, they have local crews. They never sub out the work. The people who show up to your door, they're trained by Baths R Us. They're actually employees of the company, not some random crew they hired last week. Whether you need a safer bathroom to stay independent or you just want a space that you're proud of, they build it to last. That's Baths R Us. Call them today and see what it's like to work with people who actually keep their promises. Kind of a rare thing these days. Call them today, 380-225-BATH. That's 380-225-BATH. Baths R Us. Bathrooms you can trust. Call now.
Every summer morning is different. Luckily, Tim Hortons has a breakfast wrap for every morning. Kick off your summer with the bold new steak and egg wrap. Start your morning fresh with the egg white and Swiss wrap. Or keep it classic with the grilled breakfast wrap. No matter what summer mood you're in, you can always find a wrap at Tim Hortons. Your morning happy place.
This is Lieutenant Governor Jim Tressel. If you're driving and take a quick glance at your phone, more can happen than you might think. because taking your eyes off the road for even just a moment is like driving the entire length of a football field blind. Don't let those few seconds distract you from what's right in front of you. Phones down, eyes up, Ohio.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. Get a free oil filter and more during the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone, now through July 27th. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Scotty Vegas here, and I want to tell you about the best bet you can make this summer. It's getting a new vehicle from Krieger Ford. I'm absolutely in love with my new Bronco. The process was fast, fun, and no pressure. Krieger Ford on Morse Road. Best bet you can make. KriegerFord.com.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor and call a groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Schedule a free inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile. Goal!
Here to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com. Price guarantee on talk, text, and 5G data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
Join us for Diamond Seller's Wedding Weekend, July 24th and 25th. We guarantee the best price year-round, and Wedding Weekend adds an advantage you won't find anywhere else. Enjoy preferred bridal pricing up to 30% off for 1 weekend only. Visit Diamond Seller, July 24th and 25th.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good morning. I'm Dylan Gonzalez. Spain and Argentina matched up in the World Cup final yesterday. Ferran Torres scored the game's lone goal in the 106th minute to help lead Spain past Argentina 1-0 to win the World Cup. Across the pond, Ryan Fox won the Open Championship after holding off Cameron Young yesterday at Royal Birkdale Golf Course. Fox birdied the final hole to win his first major championship. On the diamond, the Reds took 2 of 3 games from the Rockies after winning 9-6 yesterday. They'll start a series in Seattle tonight with first pitch at 9:40 right here on the Fan. Meanwhile, the Guardians lost 7-1 to the Pirates and dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend. They'll host the Twins tonight at 6:40. This update was sponsored by Metal Supermarkets, your convenience store for metal. Visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com or 2180 Wilson Road for all your metal needs. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
2 men, 1 appendix. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
I know a lot of people are going to work, but there's also people that's getting off work. And you probably got to the house and was like, man, the conversation's so good, I don't want it to end. Well, good news. If you walk in and tell your smart speaker, you say, hey, Alexa, or hey, Siri, play 97.1 The Fan, we'll be right there on your speaker. You can listen to us in the house.
Oh, so you look at that. Yeah. Listen to the radio in your house. What a concept. In 2026, no less.
Listen, every time I say, hey, Siri in here, I get scared because I don't look.
Your phone. You don't want that to happen. Go yell it at your Bose Wave radio and see what happens. I don't know if anything will happen. Probably nothing. But try it anyway. Do it. Wherever you have radios, yell at them and say, play 97.1 The Fan. Some of them are smart, and they will actually go, okay, and they'll play it back for you. That's good. I saw that. So the World Cup yesterday, I was obviously watching the final, Spain, Argentina. Did you see the average ticket price for that game to get in the door?
$2,500.
No.
More?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
4,000.
No.
Keep going.
It's up.
8,000.
Closer.
10?
Still gotta go higher. Dude. Okay. Here are the top 5 most expensive sporting events in U.S. history based on average ticket price by the company Tick Pick. All right. They researched this. They put this together.
He said Tick Pick.
Tick Pick. Get your mind out of the gutter. Come on now.
I thought you put a T in there.
No, Tick. That too. Okay. Number 5. 2026 NBA Final Game 3, Knicks versus Spurs. That would be the one that was the first one in New York. That one was $6,308. Okay. Average ticket price to be at that game.
Sheesh.
2020 Super Bowl, that was the Chiefs versus the Niners. Now, I don't remember. Was that game one where they limited the amount of people who could go to it? Because that would have been during pandemic time. Anyway, that ticket price was $6,546 per ticket. Okay. Average price to get into that game. 2021 Super Bowl. This would have been Super Bowl 60. No. Why am I? 55. Sorry. Bad at math.
Roman numerals.
Bucks versus Chiefs. That was $7,313 to get into Super Bowl 55. Then you had the Super Bowl that happened. Again, Chiefs, Niners. Apparently, the Niners are the Chiefs involved in almost every one of these games. $9,411 to go to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Okay,
$9,000
average price to get into that game.
Wasn't it? Is that's not the one in Miami? I don't remember where.
I don't remember where that one was.
The one in
either.
Miami was the one that was in 2019.
Super Bowl 58,
2020?
whichever.
Whatever.
This one was the one in 2024. All right.
This the one you talking about, the one that Brandon Ayuk is mad about.
I think that's right.
Okay.
Yes. But the World Cup final yesterday shattered all those records. The average price for a ticket into that game, $11,327. Good
for one
God.
ticket.
For one ticket, that's the average.
Just to get in.
That's the average price of if you hit anyone in the crowd with a pebble and said, hey, how much did you pay? On average, they would say $11,327.
$11,000. You can go to Best Buy and get probably the best TV.
Oh, my gosh, right?
There.
For way less.
Still have money.
You can get 10 of them for that.
10 of the best TVs in there. TVs are nothing nowadays.
Yeah, right? Like, that's, no, trust me.
That's
get
Super
a whole
Bowl.
sound system set up and all that.
Super Bowl 58 was played in Vegas, by the way.
Okay.
But I watched a video on Front Office Sports because I thought that this stat about the ticket prices was just a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah.
They were doing like man on the street interviews asking how much these people paid, and it checked out.
Oh, yeah.
Unless all these people were lying.
It was
Why would they?
It was New York, or it was in New York.
New York,
New Jersey. Right. Yeah, it's the New York market.
Stadium.
Right. So you already have like just a built-in, like a lot of people there. It's also an easy city to fly to from anywhere in the world. So Spain and Argentina, you're going to have a lot of people who would just want to follow their team there and root for their team. And they don't know their team's going to be there until the very end. So they're going to pay premiums to get those tickets. Plus, there's just a lot of bigwig corporate types that were in there. I mean, all the celebrities that were there.
Well, that's why all the other games on the list are mainly Super Bowls, because that's what the Super Bowl is. It's just a big corporate gathering. There's hardly any real fans there.
Right. Probably the most impressive thing about this is that one of those finals games from this year, but where did that take place? In New York.
Right?
Like, it's, I mean, again, because the demand is high, because there's just so many people who would want to go.
In like
50 years.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, it was like 50. Well, 50 years since they won it. They'd been there, right.
They went in 99.
Yeah, you're right. So almost 30 years for that. But yeah, that's just, yesterday's game, regardless of how well it was played or whatever you thought of that, like it was a humongous ticket. I even saw some of the Argentina fans, because, if you've never been out to, MetLife Stadium, New York, New Jersey, that area, it is like right next to gigantic freeways. And so that's good for getting in and out of there. Bad if you're trying to like just walk there from somewhere else. So there were multiple Argentina fans, people caught this on camera, walking across the freeway.
What?
Walking across the freeway to get to the game. They had just abandoned their cars.
Like a 6-8 lane highway?
Yes. Like standing on the side of the road as cars were coming, and then you see there's a break and all of them run across. And then they hopped over the wall and had to do it again. And those cars are like not expecting to see people either.
Argentina did this?
Some of the fans did, yeah. Because it was a group of like 20 people that did it.
They support that group of thugs that was fighting after the game.
That was... I heard that term being used a lot to describe Argentina. It was there was
thugs.
It was thug-ish, apparently, according to some. But yeah, dude, it literally after the game. I mean, a guy got a red card after the game ended for Argentina because there was fighting going on.
What does that do for him?
Well, the next time there's like an international game, he gets suspended and whatever.
So 4 years from now,
nothing. No, like they'll play other games that are not. No, he's not. It doesn't do anything to him. Effectively, he just won't play in some meaningless international game that no one cares about. But it was a classless display by Argentina the whole way around. They had, their guys were like kicking and fighting the whole time, trying to like injure the other team. They had a guy sent off for too many fouls. He got a second yellow card. He got thrown out of the game. They fought Spain Argentina tried to fight Spain after the game. When they're celebrating, Argentina players are trying to fight them. They
said they leaving here with something.
Well, yes. So they are required to stay on the field after they get their second place medal, which of course none of them want, but they go through that process and they stand there as Spain gets to hoist the trophy. They all turn their backs to Spain and ignored them on the stage. Like just the most spoiled babies you could possibly see. The most sore loser team.
Mad about? Y'all just won last year. Like, let it go.
Yeah, no, that's I'm sure what you would tell yourself, right? Is, hey, you won the last time. Who needs to win this time?
When
right?
you lost to Michigan State in 2015, you were probably like, we won just before. Won the national championship.
You start saying things like, I got me a ring already. So John Burker in the chat says, Browns home playoff game will be money if it ever happens. More money if it ever happens.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Tyvis wasn't born the last time that happened.
Dude. That's probably Well, there's a playoff game, not a home playoff game, to your point. God. Yeah.
The Browns playoff.
Well, you've said it, and you're right. Like, give them a playoff. Not give them, but, like, can the Browns get a playoff game before they move out to Brook Park?
3 seasons.
Oh, no. I'm told we have to wait. Because you can't expect this team to be good in 3 more years. This is now a new rebuilding phase.
You got 3 seasons to get it done.
That's bad. By the way, some people I saw something involving Tom Brady over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
That you guys have to explain to me.
I need you to explain it to me.
Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what the hell is going on with Tom Brady. We'll tell you why next. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Good morning and welcome to your Monday. Boy, is it getting really busy and slow over on the east side. Just south of Reynoldsburg, we are seeing a crash affecting that westbound direction on 70. That's just passing State Route 256. Before that, 70 and 270 interchange. Outer lanes are blocked, and of course, you know what that's doing. 5 miles per hour when it comes to your speeds. Definitely get off and take 40 East Broad Street to head downtown. Also, a heads up, still watching a crash just outside of Grove City. It's on London Groveport Road between Hoover and Borough Road. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan Traffic.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
How many of you have had your garage floor done? I'll wait for the answer. Yeah, that's enough. How many of you think it looks like crap? That's because it is crap. One quick call to Comer & Cross Concrete Floor Coatings at 1-800-NEW-FLOOR. And they can install a gleaming new Comer & Cross garage floor in one day. A Comer and Cross garage floor is the gold standard. It's like pulling into a new car showroom every night. And here's the best part. It is guaranteed your garage floor will never chip, crack, or show tire lift like epoxy or paint ever. And listen, you lazy bum, they'll even take the stuff out of the garage for you. They're all certified uniform pros. No subcontractors at Comer and Cross. This is a premier product with premier results, and they hired a premier endorser to tell you about it. For your quick and easy Comer and Cross garage floor quote, call 1-800-NEW-FLOOR now. That's 1-800-NEW-FLOOR, or go to comercross.com, C-O-M-E-R cross.com.
Is 2026 the year you achieve your health goals? The Good Feet store wants to help. Trade in your bad feet for good feet. We want to help you walk, run, exercise, and play in comfort this year. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road at Grove City.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mappo's Plumbing. Sure, we do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
It's a busy intersection in your neighborhood. Drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians all moving with their own destinations in mind. Think of the roadway like an ecosystem. Every move affects someone else. And whether you're behind the wheel, on 2 wheels, or on foot, the road is full of signs, signals, and people telling you what's ahead. When we anticipate what's happening around us, when we're predictable, when we share the space, everything is safer. There's space for all of us. Read the road, Ohio. Brought to you by the Ohio Department of Transportation.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
As educators, we are called to this profession by a singular purpose, an unwavering commitment to our students' learning, well-being, and potential. This means using our united voice to stand up for the fully funded supports and resources our students need to succeed. Stand with us. Help us continue to create the great public schools every child deserves.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Think you know Buckeye football? These two say, hold my beer. The Beat with Austin and Berm.
Sponsored by the Waterworks.
Daily on the Fan's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll have a lot of sunshine for the morning hours with a few more clouds drifting in during the afternoon. Maybe some haziness and wildfire smoke in there as well, but not as bad as what we had at the end of last week. Highs today reach the mid-80s. For tomorrow, occasional rain and thunderstorms are likely, especially late morning through the afternoon. A few of those could be strong to severe. Very humid with highs in the mid-80s. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
We test marketed naming the show A Guy and His Butlers.
Oh, that is very touching.
But we thought Bishop and Friends had a better ring to it.
Weekday mornings at 9.
The Fan. When Tyvis looks at Bone, he sees the future. Bald, fat, white. You're listening to T-Bone and Tyvis.
That is the perfect joint back because you don't have to see the future and look like T-Bone. And I'm doing this for Melissa Bone. You probably seen the ads online, weight loss programs promising quick results and cheap GLP-1 medication prescribed by someone you may not even spoke to. But what many people don't realize is that some of these programs offer very little medical oversight, limited provider interaction, and almost no ongoing support. That's why I love Tri-State Men's. That's why I love what Tri-State Men Health is doing. Tito is listening outside the door because Tito also needs some GLP-1. They are now offering telehealth for medical weight loss programs led by a licensed medical provider who actually gets to know your health history, your goals, and whether treatments is appropriate for you. Plus, they have medical solutions that could potentially take you even further. Look, he got his shirt up outside.
I can't even see it. I don't want to see it, honestly.
It was a bunch of blubber.
Okay, good.
And there is no cost for your initial consultation, so don't settle with your health. Call Tri-State Men's Health today at 800-900-9654.
Or is there anything else, or just the number?
That's it.
Usually there's like, or do this other thing.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
fine.
all you need.
All right,
Listen,
fine.
T-Bone, I'm gonna make
You're a
sure
pro.
that I get you this number. All right, because we're gonna get you looking like Benson Boone.
There you go. Yeah.
I can't help you with the nipple piercings. We need the jackets.
I don't know if he does
We need
that.
the jackets to win the cup for us to get pierced.
We weren't piercing nipples, buddy. There was something else getting a little bit of different
they
thing.
was parlaying the Common Man and Timmy if the basketball team won.
Oh, that's
they
right.
was parlaying it all.
They were going to do a down south post. They were going to get a down south
get
piercing.
a chain to connect it all.
I see.
What they said.
You're mentioning the wrong teams in the city when it comes to nipple rings.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like
we know
feels
a
like
certain coach of a certain team may or may not wear them during halftime interviews.
Same coach who definitely does not put any color in his beard, and then suddenly magically has gray hairs in his beard after everyone called him out on it. It's crazy. All right, so you have to explain to me what happened with Tom Brady, because I'm not understanding this.
Listen, all I seen was him on stage with Logan Paul, and he slapped him out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and this was like, see, that's the thing. They're like, how can you act getting slapped?
Well, there's no acting. You just get slapped.
See, I'm not with that.
What do you mean?
How you going to let somebody just slap you?
Because
if you are in on the performance, like if you're a pro wrestler and they're like, hey, today the job is you go out there and this guy slaps you in the face.
Usually what you do, you put your hand up like this. So me and my friend,
don't.
we did this in high school, or not high school, middle school. We used to put our hand up like this.
Yeah,
and they slap your hand, and you turn with it, and the teacher
you think
would
you
look
could do
at
that
us,
in 4K
in
2026 on Monday Night Raw? You'd be like, oh yeah, put your hand up so it looks like he slapped, but they will never know. That doesn't work. You have to actually slap the guy. That's how it works.
No, for people that don't know, Logan Paul is not only a WWE wrestler, he is like a weekly contributor now. Like this is his main job.
What you talking about?
Logan Paul. He's in the WWE.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, we know that. I mean, no, maybe
like
not everybody knows that.
Does.
No, you're right. But I'm saying, like, yeah, he's been in actual wrestling matches. This is what he does. This is his living. He works for WWE. And I get all of that for him.
There's a big wrestling event coming up next month that's called SummerSlam.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I bet you Tom Brady will be at.
Well, this is what I'm getting to. This is by the way, where is SummerSlam? Do we know?
Minnesota.
Oh, I didn't know if it was in like New York. So I was wondering. So here's the thing. Fanatics Fest is going on over the weekend. This is the thing that the owner of Fanatics, the guy who founded it, he does this bigger and bigger event every year at the Javits Center in New York. Here's how big this event got. He had Tom Brady on stage multiple times. He had Lionel Messi the day before the World Cup final on stage doing interviews. Like he put in LeBron did his press conference there Friday or Thursday, whenever that was, where he was talking about, I'm not going to tell you my future, which I told you back on Thursday, don't worry, he's not making an announcement until after the World Cup is over, which
according to Kalshi, he's going to the Miami Heat.
He can go wherever he wants. I'm just saying the announcement I told you would not be made until after the World Cup, and bang, correct. Now, at Fanatics Fest,
you got Cam Scatterbo doing backflips and falling down. I just saw that.
Dude, I saw that video too. And Cam Scatterbo, for those who have forgotten, is coming back from a leg injury that he is rehabbing, and he's doing a backflip on this stage.
CWB.
That
not cold though.
No,
that C don't stand for cold.
No, he's not cold. He may be knocked out cold at some point because the man likes to run himself into brick walls. And if you think I'm joking, there's a video of him when he was playing in college standing against a brick wall with his helmet on, just slamming his head onto the brick wall. Like this man,
he got a little Peyton Hillis.
He had pre-TE. This guy, he got it. He came with it out of the room.
Mike,
this man had CTE when he was born. Like I don't know what happened to him, but. Yeah, exactly right. He's nuts. Anyway, but I expect like Logan Paul to do dumb stuff at a thing like Fanatics Fest because Logan Paul, that's his MO. He's a YouTuber who now turned into a pro wrestler. This is how he makes his millions. Cam Scatterbo is like a glorified goofball who runs into people for a living, but he's got no future other than if it works out in football and then eventually being a goofball at things like Fanatics Fest. I get all those guys selling out to Fanatics Fest. Tom Brady is the greatest of all time in that discussion for any sport, let alone football, right?
They say
he's got the accolades. Okay, he's got the accolades there. He has $300+ million contract with Fox to be the number one broadcaster on the number one product that they have, which is the NFL. Okay. So he's got that going for him. He is an NFL owner of the Raiders. Like, he's in the ownership group for the Raiders and apparently is fairly active in that. This man went on their stage with this Fanatics Fest. And among other things, not only did he do the slapping of, he slapped Logan Paul like he's in a wrestling match. They were at the World Cup yesterday. There's video for them in the stands. They see each other in the stands and they're flipping each other off and yelling at each other.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Did you see that?
Even this. Yesterday,
They're flipping each other
at this Fanatics Fest thing, Tom Brady said the following. If you don't know, Fanatics has also purchased Topps, the card maker, the sports card maker. So Tom Brady claims that now he's a big fan of the hobby because he's at Fanatics Fest, where, of course, they have a vested interest in you buying sports cards. Here's what Tom Brady said.
Really kind of into some new cards lately. Love what Fanatics and Topps has done with the hobby and investing a lot in kind of these newer cards. There happens to be a first overall pick that plays for the Raiders. There's a Fernando Mendoza card that came out that I sent you and I said, I need this. I found it and I got it. My first NFL auto. One of one. I know how hard he works. He's got a great family, and he's coming to a great environment.
Okay, shut up, Tom. The point is, he's up on stage hawking sports cards for Fanatics. Like, oh, I really wanted this card, and then I called the guy who owns Fanatics, and then, crazy enough, I found it, a one-of-one autographed of the guy that my team drafted. Tom Brady, do you not have enough money? What is going on? How do you need to do this?
So interested to see this guy's, because he has all the potential. I like the way he's wired. Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tom Brady. It's has all the potential. I think we saw it. I think he scratched the surface on the potential. I think we got it. Tom Brady, I'm going to say all the potential and all the actual and all the after the fact. Yeah. Okay.
I think he has potential for a crash out. I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon.
Right. Yes, he does.
Tom Brady just know how to, he just keep his hand. He got money just constantly flowing. He's in the conversation.
All these videos I've seen of him, I'm like, Tom Brady, what of his natural self does he have left? His hair doesn't look real. His skin doesn't look real. Dang. His face looks like it's
Botoxed all the way. And
that thing let him live.
I'm not even besmirching that. What I'm saying.
Oh, I am.
But what?
That's fine.
Hey, let him live.
To your point, all right, his appearance is fake, but there's a lot of people who do stuff. That's fine. But then also, he's going on stage and pretending like I'm really into sports cards when we know he's not. He's there because he apparently loves the guy who runs Fanatics. What's his name? Is it Michael Rubin, I think?
Yes.
Is the guy who started that whole thing?
Michael Rubin with the white parties.
Yes, it's that guy.
That's just had that a couple weeks ago.
That's what he does.
It's an annual thing.
He throws the white parties, which is where he has all these people show up, and it's like a big who's who of all of sports and celebrities.
I'm going to ask Sherm when I get on the duty with him, whenever that is. You been to Michael Rubin's white party?
I just want to, for people who are not familiar, getting on the duty with Sherm means he's going to play Call of Duty with Richard Sherman. Yes, that's what he's saying.
Has he been to the white party?
I'm going to get on the duty with Sherm.
The whites are good.
Sure enough. I don't know how much money Tom Brady needs. And then the answer is maybe it's not it. Maybe he's not being fake here. Maybe he genuinely loves just being a weirdo who gets into fights with Logan Paul. Did you see they also had him do the Undertaker thing? They wheeled him out in a coffin.
What?
Yeah, he had
when Tom Brady came out, entrance. They did a WWE Undertaker entrance where they wheeled him out in the coffin, and then the music hits and the lightning bolts hit, and he sat up in the coffin. I'm like, you're Tom Brady. You may be the greatest athlete we've ever seen in sports. Why are you kowtowing to the guy who runs a crappy T-shirt company that can't actually make the T-shirts they sell? Why? This is insane.
The last genuine thing Tom Brady's done in the public light is kiss his kids on the mouth.
Yes, that was him being genuine. Weird, but genuine.
Oh,
ever since then, it's been
Hey man, listen. This the world we live in. I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what's Between AI and streaming.
No, that's real. This happened. There were people in person who saw it happen, who can confirm.
Bo's point, if he was this dude that was like
what are we doing?
Strapped for cash and blew all his money,
maybe
I don't think it's possible for him to do that.
Divorce is
he already went through that.
It's an expensive thing.
That's okay. He's expensive. The people at Fox have more than compensated him for all of that.
Was it divorced before or after that?
Tyvis, he owns part of an NFL team. He has no need for money. He doesn't have to do any of this. If he needs money, he can sell the part of the NFL team he owns and make a mint.
We don't know what he do with his spare time.
Tyvis, if you need to show up and do this type of stuff, I'm telling you what it may just be is Tom Brady is just genuinely weird. I've never seen him be a pro wrestling fan until just now. I didn't know that was a thing for him. But you're right. He's going to show up at a W. He'll probably be at SummerSlam.
Downtown Dad said he lost all his money in crypto.
Well, he did, right. He was part of that FTX thing. He got sued for that. You're right.
He didn't lose any money.
He didn't lose any money. He did.
Out of
he escaped, I think.
T-Lag Hammer says Giselle took it all.
Maybe she did. All right, 2 minutes away. We'll talk some football with our guy, Joshua Perry. The breakdown is coming up. T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic
also
Center.
Looking at some delays on that west side right now. That's because someone left their trailer on 270, that northbound direction, just passing West Broad Street. It's just outside of Lincoln Village. That left lane is currently blocked, but thankfully ODOT is on scene. Also, a disabled vehicle being reported. Just a heads up, just passing Grove City, 71 northbound, right before Greenlawn Avenue. That right shoulder is still restricted. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic.
Life is full of uncertainties. You can't control the economy, the prices at the pump, or the grocery store, and you certainly cannot control the weather. But the one thing you can control is your home's efficiency and comfort. Steve here from USA Insulation. Let us help you take back control of your home by insulating your walls with our premium foam. You give us a call today, we'll come out, we'll insulate your walls, and we'll throw in your attic for free. So give us a call today, 529-2440 or usainsulation.net.
USA Insulation. Bobby Carpenter here with my friend Jake Ballard with QC Kinetics, and both of us played football a long time, and one of the main things is you get beat up while you're playing, and the pain doesn't end just when you leave the field. It's always there.
So for me, I had a lot of pain in my left knee, and it was something that caused me aches and pains every day, especially in the morning and the evening. So looking for pain relief, I found QC Kinetics. They had a great reputation, and I wanted to find out more.
Jake, tell me about the process. Once you got into the office, how did that all go?
Once I arrived at QC Kinetics and went and saw Dr. Tesner, they told me all about my knee, put a game plan together, and we started treatment right away.
What is your day like now?
Now with QC Kinetics, I'm able to chase my crazy son around pain-free, and that's what matters most to me.
Take it from two former professional athletes. If we can get relief, the same is possible for you. Check out QC Kinetics, located in Dublin and in Gahanna, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544, or go to qckinetics.com/Columbus.
T-Bone and Tyvis is sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus. Find your dream ride and get approved fast at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. The Buckeyes, the Big Ten, and the rest of college football. We tackle it all in the breakdown with Joshua Perry.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Now joining us, Joshua Perry, NBC Sports analyst, yes, in studio, former Buckeye, teammate extraordinaire of Tyvis Powell, discusser of tackling angles and who did what in the right time.
He's also knows how Eli did us.
Eli.
I showed him to play. I showed T-Bone to play.
It's just amazing to me. And this guy was a first-round pick, by the way. It's amazing.
Talking about Eli Apple, obviously.
Yes.
Top
amazing
10 pick.
Yes. And it's amazing to me how he was able to snipe both of us in one play.
He did, really.
I mean, I should have just been more aggressive. I shouldn't have trusted Eli. That's where I messed up, is that I put my trust in Eli.
And then he's over there flopping around like a dead fish, just
this
leg
was
whipping people.
This was the Penn State game where
so
you
it was
got Joshua.
2015.
You got injured like on this play.
Yes, he did. So
You
let me
got your
give
ankle
people
messed up.
context. So yes, we playing Penn State. This was when we debuted the all-black jersey. So this is 2015, the Saquon Barkley game, the game that I'm mad at Joshua because if he was there, I would have never been hurdled. But whatever. So what happened was they was. I think this might have been.
That is, by the way, kind of a compliment, isn't it,
I
JP?
guess
Like
so.
where he's saying, like if he was in,
Well,
I know you would have got
Josh
him.
led the team or was second in the team of tackling for every year we was there,
Yeah,
like
so
2-3
there you go.
years. So therefore, yeah, he would have been
All
there.
right, that's good.
Anyways, this like the first, or it might have been the first drive of the game.
Yeah, I think it was the first drive of the game. I went out early in that
and
one.
they ran a slant to the receiver, the guy that Eli was checking. So
supposedly checking.
Eli gives up the slant and lays out to make the tackle. I'm coming at an angle like about to take the guy's head off, but you got to remember this is in the era of targeting.
Yeah, you
so
can't do
I'm
that.
scared that the guy's going to fall down and I'm going to run into him and get targeted. So I'm like, I'm going to just lay off. They like just err on the side and lay it off. Eli's going to make the tackle. Well, Eli, of course, misses the tackle. I run right past it. As he's missed the tackle, Josh is trying to jump over Eli, rolls his ankle and messes his ankle up. The guy takes off and gets all the way down to like the 8-yard line. Gary, I had to walk the dude down. It was terrible. It looks terrible.
See, this is why I've learned, like, over my years, how little I actually know about football, because I would watch, like, when you played that back for me, I'm like, oh, yeah, I would have absolutely criticized Tyvis, be like, the hell are you doing? Hit the guy.
yeah,
Because he
that's
just
exactly
ran
what
by
it
him.
was
But I
like.
see in the moment how you're like, well, I can't hit him in the head.
And there were-
your logic is
They gonna
sound.
kick me right out this game
And
if
by
I
the
do
way,
it.
there were three of us who ended up looking like we didn't know how to play football on that play. And it's because Eli couldn't make a tackle on a slant.
We need to find the highlight. Dylan, send this to the social team. Get them to find the
my
highlight and put it
goodness.
on there so you can see this play with what you guys are talking about. Because it's honestly one of the, when you see it after hearing that description, it makes total sense.
It's just dumb.
It is. Yeah. But hey, sometimes football players are dumb. What can you do?
Where are you at with Tom Brady? Do you think he's hurting for money?
No, I'm nowhere with Tom.
Tom Brady
is agnostic.
He's slapping people. He's getting out of caskets. He's flipping Logan Paul off.
That's on him. I think his brain chemistry has forever been altered since the thing that happened with Giselle. I don't think he's right.
She took him
That's
for
a
his
good
money.
call.
I don't
stuck
think
him
he's
for his
right
paper.
since that. But that's none of my business.
That's fair.
Tom is Tom. That's it.
You think she got a good chunk of money?
I'm sure she did.
She got her own money.
He's getting paid $37.5 million a year to not even be a great analyst
Absolutely.
for
right.
Fox.
Does Fox re-up that deal when it's done?
I hope they don't. Or if they do, if they do, the terms might have to be a little bit different. I don't think he's hurting for money.
I don't know how. Yeah, he's not. He's an
hurting
owner
for attention.
He's an owner of an NFL team. If he ever needs money, he can just sell the part of the team he owns and make a bank
I'm
of
telling
money.
you,
He'll be
whatever
fine.
happened between him and his ex-wife, now his brain craves attention.
Yeah, there's something there. I think you're exactly right.
He wants to get into the ring with the jiu-jitsu instructors, what he actually
yeah,
I don't think he does.
Logan Paul is the warm-up for when he actually goes to the jiu-jitsu studio.
I don't think he does.
All right, so JP, let me ask you this question about, I saw this from Pat Narduzzi, who obviously coaches at Pitt, and he said that he was talking about ACC, and how this is a conference on the rise, but the statement he made was that it's better than the Big Ten. It's got more skill. I've said that for years, so I'm going to stick to my guns. To be fair to him, he has said that for a very long time. Do you think it's ever gotten true in any of the time he's actually said it? Is it more true or less true now, I guess? Let's put it that way.
I think it's less true now than ever. I have no idea what would make somebody say that in serious context. Certainly Miami being back is important, but they also played a team from the Big Ten for the national title and ended up losing that. So I don't know what you're trying to say there. Florida State, who are they anymore? Clemson, it feels like they've fallen off. They took the greatest coach in the history of the NFL and they made him into a bum. That's what the ACC does.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have no idea.
Don't do Bill like that.
He's a bum right now.
It was his first year,
brother. Everybody's like, "Oh, you have to have such a big brain to be a great NFL coach, and you have to be one of the smartest that's ever done it." And college football is a step down. It's a step down in football. There's no way he could go in there and be bad, and he was ass.
And by the
It was
way,
his first year.
I don't care.
Tyvis,
I don't
he
care.
hired all of his friends and relatives to run the team.
Are they still
you know
there?
that's a disaster. Yeah, a lot of those guys are still there.
Then it's going to be a
It's a
disaster.
disaster waiting to happen, man.
Cronyism kills organizations. But all that to say, like, congratulations, you love your conference. Like, that's perfectly fine. You should also not say dumb things like this as a head coach of Pitt.
Were you recruited by Narduzzi?
I was recruited by Michigan State. I don't remember having conversations with Narduzzi.
Okay.
I heard you're going to get
He's going to
MF.
He's going to
Yeah, for those who missed it earlier, Pat Narduzzi's big selling point to Tyvis was come to Michigan State, where if you go to Ohio State, Urban is going to MF you.
Yeah.
As if Pat Narduzzi would be like, hey, fella, how's it going? Champ, if you could, just run a little faster on this one. We need you on this drill, okay? If you could do that, it'd be awesome.
So, Josh,
I'll tell you, he's a hell of a coach, by the way. Like, defensively, coach,
he's
one
really
of the
good.
best around.
Did you know that him and Coach Ash got into it?
Oh, no.
You didn't know that?
Uh-uh.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, this is great.
This is good.
Fantastic.
So you know the defense that we ran.
Yes.
The over 4.
Right, that was
Michigan State
100%.
He said that Coach Ash stole it from him. And Coach Ash said, Tyvis, I've been running that defense since like the 90s.
So I guess my thing to that is, doesn't everybody just steal ideas in football?
Yeah,
like,
it feels like that.
Isn't that just kind of the thing?
I
And I
don't
feel
know.
like they've both gotten credit for that defensive philosophy anyway. So
all I know is he was not when I told Chris Ash that, he was not happy.
That's interesting.
It feels like, and again, outside looking in, you guys played the game, but it feels like there's a lot of I worked for this guy, and then we both worked for this guy, and then this guy worked actually for this guy, and that guy started like, I don't know, this particular form of defense, and now all of us run some version of that. You know, like, I feel like that's kind of the feature, not a bug. Like, that feels like that's part of college football or football in general, is you learn from the greats, you take their system, you adapt it and tweak it and change it, but you get a good chunk of it from the people that teach you.
Only so many ways to run a defensive scheme, right? Like, you can only do so many things that actually work.
There is no new coverages. There's no new stunts, twists.
You might ask a different guy to do a different thing every once in a while, but like, the defenses are the defenses.
Yeah.
So...
Well, and doesn't a lot of it come down to, like, last year with Matt Patricia with Ohio State, it's like, hey, the fact they have Caleb Downs means they can put him in places that every coach would say, that'd be awesome if I could get my guys to do that. Right. I don't have a guy who can make those plays. He can. That allows you to do those are the variables that I think.
That's the only difference, is you can ask him to do different things within the same defense.
Yeah.
It's great.
Right. Yeah, so there you go. All right, well, we ran out of time, but good to know that Pat Narduzzi and Chris Ash have beef. Good to know that.
I don't know if they still have.
No, they do.
You have beef with
Me?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Oh,
He's
you
not
have
a player.
No.
There's
Me?
got to be someone.
Richard Sherman. Richard Kevin Sherman. I can't stand the guy. I can't
You can't have
stand
beef.
I can't
You
stand
can't have beef with
somebody
him when you name check him every 5 seconds on the
I can't
show.
stand somebody who think they just always just know it all. That's Richard Kevin Sherman. Can't stand the guy.
I'm sorry I asked the question.
By the way, did you hear him say earlier, JP, that he at one point said, well, next time I'm on the duty with Sherm? And I said, I had to think about what that meant for a second.
And then the only other guy that I ever have beef with is Cardale Eugene Jones. He don't know how to talk to people. He called me and just say some of the craziest things to me, and it's like to the point where I'm ready to go knock on his door. I'm ready to go knock on his door.
And then what?
As soon as he opened the door, as soon as he opened the door, I'm gonna just punch him right in his mouth. That's where I'm at.
I don't know if Cardale's house is the one I just want to go roll up and knock on the door.
Accurate.
Yeah.
How about you see how Tom Brady did Logan Paul? That's me and him. That's where I'm at. That's about where I am. He got one more time to say something slick to me.
We'll hit the buzzer next. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Now looking at a 9-minute delay for our east side drivers after a crash still happening south of Reynoldsburg 70 westbound, really by Bryce Road and right as you're passing State Route 256 out there. Yeah, 14 miles per hour when it comes to your speeds. The backups now extending 70 over by Etna. Folks, get off 70 and just take East Broad Street westbound, 270 southbound, and from there heading back westbound towards that 70 direction. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your Fan traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. Tired of snoring? Sleep Better Columbus can help with a custom mouthpiece that opens your airway and stops the snoring. No mask, no noise. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com today. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR. So I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. Get a free oil filter and more during the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone, now through July 27th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place, here with a happy customer.
Wilson's trying very hard.
Thanks, Mom. I mean, Margaret.
Wilson, is this your mom?
Yes. Mom.
Wilson, your mom should like your windows.
Oh, I wouldn't know. We actually have Pella windows.
Mom!
They've really lowered our energy bills.
I'm gonna go wait in the car.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
This month, Low T Center is celebrating America's 250th anniversary with their 250 for 250 event. Start testosterone replacement therapy up until July 31st. Stay on treatment for 90 days, and you'll receive $250 account credit. So if you've been dealing with low energy, low sex drive, brain fog, or lack of motivation, don't ignore the signs of low T. Get back to feeling like yourself again. Visit FixMyLowT.com and book your free T test. That's FixMyLowT.com.
Hey, it's T-Bone again. Sleep apnea doesn't have to rule your nights. Sleep Better Columbus has been treating snoring and sleep apnea for over 15 years with proven results and now has an office open in Marysville. Call 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or go to sleepbettercolumbus.com. Stop snoring, sleep better, live better.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on Us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC, allow 8 weeks.
If only there was a radio show that constantly talked about Ohio State athletics. Well, good news. It's real, baby. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes. The Fan, Ohio sports destination. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. Both of these men love the Browns. Also, both of these men hate the Browns. If you know, you know. This is T-Bone and Tyvis.
Few things from the chat. Sorry, Tyvis, didn't mean to cut you off. But
cut me off. I wasn't going to say nothing.
Well, usually you introduce our final segment.
already been here.
Well, all right, fine.
I'm
My
not
bad.
introducing him again. He been
Why not?
here.
Joshua Perry is still here.
Thank you.
You're hosting on Bishop and Friends today.
Yes.
So that's why you're still here. So a few things from the chat. Hadley in the chat said Argentina is the New England Patriots of international soccer. GOAT player, but punk-ass team that is hated by all the other countries/teams due to their borderline unacceptable style of play. Yeah, cheating allegations, all the above. Referees love them.
What's the Patriots players hate it, though?
I think there were probably a decent amount of people who said...
Mike Vrabel was a part of that team.
Mm-hmm.
Do we hate Mike Vrabel?
I mean, I don't, but I'm not Diana Rossini's husband, so I don't have a reason to. I don't hate him. I'm just...
Wowee. I walked you right into it.
Sure did. Bet with Chris said, people fear Bryson because he does stuff that no other golfer can do. Talking about Bryson DeChambeau, who got the 2-stroke penalty in the British Open that apparently is controversial. Chris said that 2-shot penalty was BS. He should have finished day 2 at -7. That would have put him in a different spot. Maybe.
What was the controversy?
So he stepped on grass, but it was the wrong grass to step, because you step on grass all the time when you're playing golf. You can't step on certain grass. Sure. But apparently, when you're in the very, very thick stuff, this was like waist-high grass.
Yeah.
When he goes, the ball's just sitting there. When he goes to swing backwards, he would hit the grass with the blade of his shaft. I don't know. Whatever sorry, golfers. The point is,
so he made it.
So he walked behind it
a little bit.
He stepped around on the grass to kind of like tamp it down, so it'd make less resistance.
Supposed to do that.
No. And so he got a 2-stroke penalty for that. People said, what's he supposed to do? He's
supposed to just swing.
No. He needed to look and see where it was going to go, and he had to stand behind the ball and get a visual of where you couldn't see that standing next to the ball.
That's cheating to you?
Well, it's what they say.
It's what they say.
I'm asking you.
It's what they say.
Now,
is it that big of a deal to you?
The way that I play, because I'm not very good. I'm not a professional.
Okay.
The rules are a little bit different. Those guys are pros.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Once he swung out of it, like, was it on the green, like, line for him to putt?
See, I didn't see where it went. What happened? All I saw was the controversy.
Because I want to know, like,
it doesn't matter though. Like, if you cheat and then no, but like, all right, if the Patriots were deflating the balls and then they lost immediately after doing that, it doesn't change the fact you cheated. It didn't effectively. It didn't do the right thing for you.
Jackson's fault. The Quail is a snitch. He picked off Tom Brady and said this ball feels funny.
Hey, wait a minute.
If Michigan hadn't won that national championship after doing all the Connor Stallion stuff, it still wouldn't make the Connor Stallion stuff any less wrong. He was getting info and cheating.
People wouldn't care as much.
No, but it's still wrong. Okay.
As a matter of fact, people would laugh at him even more.
See,
you cheated and still couldn't do it.
This is a good lesson, though. Is are we concerned with processes or are we concerned with outcomes? Because you seem to be an outcome judger, and outcomes lie. They do.
That's right.
Processes are what's important.
That's exactly right. I'm saying, like, it's the ends don't justify the means.
Ball, and I feel like it still went like over the green into like maybe a bunker or some tall grass over there. So what difference does it make?
Yeah,
Who cares?
The point is the rules exist, so you can't do that. That's all I'm saying. Is I think the rules matter. That's just me.
Joshua, if you could switch positions in like high school to
Pause. No, go ahead. Sorry. Never mind.
This man. You go get us
saying
kicked.
things. Oh, not you.
Kicked off.
Not you.
Kicked off the air.
Oh, man.
Go ahead.
If you can change football positions, what football position would you have chosen for college?
This is a good question.
Thank you.
All right. I'll give you 3 of them.
3 different positions?
Yeah.
Left tackle.
Hell no.
Wow.
You know I was a great running back, right? Like I was a better running back.
You know what? I
better running back than I was a linebacker coming out of high school. So I could have been Derrick Henry.
I just feel like that's not true. But
go look him up. I could have been Derrick Henry. So
How tall
I'd say
are you
that.
again?
Like 6'4".
Okay, yeah, so you're a little taller than him. Isn't he like 6'3"?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then tight end would have been the other one.
You wanted to play tight end?
I would have had to work on the hands a little bit more. My hands weren't as naturally soft as some of the other guys, but I could have worked on that. I should have been an edge rusher, though. That's
you have brought that up before.
That is the biggest mistake I've made in life.
I got it. Ooh, shout out to Scout in Ohio.
Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a take.
It's good. Tyvis is going to watch.
I'm returning kicks.
I'm about to say he's the returner.
I'm returning kicks.
Were you really 6'5", 245?
No, that's a lie. All of that was a lie.
Look at Josh go.
I mean,
get out of there, Josh. Get out of there, Josh. Yes.
This guy doubted me, man. I couldn't watch this play. This is a 90-yard touchdown run right here.
Boy, you ain't got no wiggle to you, though.
Didn't I?
No.
Didn't I?
No.
And look at, I'm running away.
Look at the stride.
I'm running away.
Look at the stride.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't mean to add to both of your already busy plates, but like the two of you need to sit down and watch tape on YouTube or something and break
out the backfield. Oh my goodness!
Break down your old highlights.
Boy, you know you ran some track. Boy, picking up the knees
That's
and
right.
everything.
That's right.
I ran the wing.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Getting sacks. Go ahead, Josh.
There you go.
Go ahead.
JP, what do you guys have coming up today on Bishop and Friends?
We got
more
stuff.
More of that?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're doing was it 20 most interesting programs? I don't know what they
I think it's
necessarily
South
called it.
Florida.
South
today,
Florida
also.
is today, so we'll have a chat about them in the group of 5 at large, among other things. I know Baker's got some travel stories for us as well for the top of the show.
Been on vacation. He's back. He
This
popped in.
man wanted no parts of it. What school is this?
I think that was Jerome.
This dude from Dublin, Jerome, wanted no parts
No,
of
he
it.
didn't. I'm telling you.
He wanted no parts.
All right, he made a business decision.
If you're driving around going, man, I hope nobody ever pulls up the tape of the time when I tried to tackle Joshua Perry. I played a Dublin Jerome. Thankfully, no one will ever bring this up again.
Number 30,
Tyvis Powell is here to
number
ruin your
30
day.
for Dublin Jerome.
Oh, my God.
He wanted no parts of this.
What year would this have been?
This would have been 2011.
All right, number 30 for Dublin Jerome in 2011. Good luck if that was you. Tyvis is laughing at your highlight right now. I'm sorry to tell you.
I was toting that thing, though, Ty. I was toting it.
He didn't want to touch you.
More of this, I'm sure. Oh, and by the way, Baker said all soccer talk. He's super excited. Him and Joshua together talking lots of World Cup. He can't wait for it.
I'm gonna disappoint Baker, by the way. I've got some news to share.
Did you? Oh. Okay. All right. 9 to noon. Bishop and Friends, 9 to noon. Right here on The Fan.
Shove it down your throat.
It's time for the buzzer.
Sponsored by Logan AC and Heat Services. Don't go through another air conditioner breakdown. For fast, friendly service, call the experts at Logan Services now for a free estimate and next day air installation.
Okay, so The Odyssey opened in theaters this past weekend. Christopher Nolan epic. His take on it. Apparently over the weekend it brought in $124.5 million.
Is this based on the book?
It is. It is based on the book.
No chance in hell I'm watching that.
Okay. Well, apparently people did. A lot of people went. It's the biggest ever opening for a movie starring Matt Damon. Record opening for a Universal R-rated movie. Nolan's third best debut. Christopher Nolan, director. So one of those where he shot it all in IMAX. So if you want to see it in real IMAX, there are only like 20 theaters around the country that actually show it in the 70 millimeter IMAX thing. One of them's in Indianapolis, I think, is the closest here. So
I saw one of
people
the
are driving to see it.
side-by-sides.
Yeah, it cuts off
like half of the screen.
Yeah,
Yes.
so apparently that's the way to see it. But if you saw it in the regular theater, hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, it did well in the box office. Bishop and Friends, always a box office hit. They are next. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Monday. It's T-Bone and Tyvis on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
From the Atlas Butler Plumbing Services Traffic Center.
Yet again, another disabled vehicle being reported in our southwest Columbus area. It's 71 northbound this time around, just beyond 270 and right before Frank Road. That left shoulder is closed out there for you. And hey, a heads up for our north side drivers getting a little bit slower, especially on 23, that northbound direction, as well as southbound. Looking at our drive times in Delaware County, too. A 24-minute commute. It will take you 23 south between 36 to 270. I'm 10 TV's Brianna Albizu with your fan traffic. Have a great